Oh.
Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Grab a cold one, maybe a beer.
Oh, a bourbon.
Stay alert in the chat. Giveaway prizes. Heck, maybe we'll give away Uncle Bill's cowboy hat. Jim's his sidekick, wouldn't you know? Uncle Extra Medium in the show. Smash that like button and subscribe. Let's all be part of hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe. Hashtag Uncle Bill's Tribe.
Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and neighbors, and all the ships at sea, welcome to Uncle Bill's Saturday night Hangar Talk here with the gang. We're missing one. Not sure where Lon is, but hopefully
Lon, yeah.
maybe he's still traveling around. I don't know. I know.
No, he told me he was on my show, our show last night. Yeah.
No, it's your show. I'm not taking credit for that.
You're not responsible for that, are you?
Don't attach me to that. Anyway, I know, but he seemed like he might be ill.
Oh, yeah, he was sounding a little gravelly last night. Like he had
he said he was
sore throat or something.
Yeah. But welcome in, guys. We're going to talk about whatever comes to mind. Unfortunately, the tragedy that happened this past week, we seem to not be able to not talk about it.
Right.
I don't know what else there is to talk about. Everybody's probably gotten their fill of what there is.
Yeah.
And everybody's probably up to date with the latest. That doesn't mean we won't slide into it. It's hard not to talk about the absolute disgusting responses to a young father being murdered, shot to death. And I mean, it's just horrible. It's just horrible. I like I was saying, I said to these guys backstage, even when those pieces of shit were killed in that boat, 11 of them, I didn't want to celebrate that. That's 11 human beings who are dead. I mean, not that the world's not better off without them, but that's not the point. Point is, I'm not necessarily interested in killing people that I oppose, unless I'm, of course, directly. I mean, and then all this crap. These are conservative and this and that. And God, people should just be ashamed. They should have just taken the high road right from the get-go.
Yeah.
And just said, this is wrong. We need to beat them in the field of ideas and solutions. Not we can't seem to defeat them with common sense, so we'll just kill them. And that'll do it. That'll show how tolerant we are.
Maybe when you call people fascists, Nazis, that might get people worked up.
Well, I'm a Trump supporter, so I'm apparently officially a
Nazi.
I'm a Nazi, a fascist, and a white supremacist. Apparently,
white supremacist, bigoted, homophobe, sexist, xenophobe, all the different phobes you could think of.
So I said, we maybe try not to talk about it, and all I've done so far is talk about it. So anyway, how are you so far, Lloyd, today? How's your, we'll go around. How's your day today?
It's been good. I got up and went over and got my hair trimmed up a little bit. And
looking sharp.
Yeah, my beard trimmed up a little bit more. And,
it's always a good day when you get up.
I was up. That was good.
That's true.
Then I went over and after I got through there, I took my guitar over to the guitar shop and had to put a little bit lighter gauge strings on. I went from the 12s to the 11s, and it plays. I mean, it's just smooth as butter now. So yeah, I've had a good day. So
He's alive. How you feeling?
All right, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh, he's clean shaven too. That's good.
You know what's funny? We had 20 people, and then I went in that little diatribe. Now we have 13.
What are you diatribing about?
The murder.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
Well, one
that's what it was.
It sucks.
It was a murder.
Yep.
Well, it was an
what else was
assassination.
it? Was it like
People
self-defense?
make
I
it
mean, what the hell?
They don't like saying that word. He was shot.
Oh.
I don't know. They don't like saying that word. It was a murder. The guy's a
Murder, yeah.
scumbag. He deserves whatever they can whatever they can put on that kid.
I'm not
Hello,
sure.
Brenda, and
It's done.
hello,
His life is over. So good job.
Are
TJ.
we
Yeah.
are we
Yeah.
going to say hello to everybody in the chat yet? Or
Oh no,
Yes,
he's still
yeah.
going
Oh, I
around
was,
the
I was,
circle.
I was
Oh,
hoping
okay,
it would go back up
Yeah,
again before I did that. But
calm down,
we
Dominic.
seem to get a bit.
we got to
Yeah.
say hi to everybody. Let's say hi to everybody in
Hold
the
your
chat first,
horses.
because we're the ones putting it out there.
Yeah.
I love the chat. I do. I appreciate them. But
Yeah.
you're Dominic. You put it out there for us in all its goodness.
Yeah.
So please tell us, how's your day today?
It's actually a pretty nice day. It's nice and sunny, and we're heading into the 70s in Fahrenheit. So things are looking
Hope
up.
not in Celsius. Sorry.
No, Fahrenheit.
No, that would suck.
Yeah, 70 in Celsius, son.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, we'd be in trouble there, I tell you.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because it's 80 degrees here right now, which is the coolest it's been at 8 o'clock in a long time here. So I'm kind of
Oh,
happy.
okay.
Yeah.
Good.
80's nothing. I could do 80 all day.
We did
Right,
90s
let's cut the
today for
grass.
some
It's
reason.
only 80 degrees out. In fact, I might take the scooter to my dad's tomorrow because it's only going to rain
Hey.
1 hour tomorrow. So I think I'll be there when it saves me a lot of money in gas taking
Yeah.
that thing. It does.
Yeah.
You know, and I like it. You know, it doesn't.
Good.
That's my fun. Aren't you tired riding that thing? I don't know. I'm sitting in a chair pointing a vehicle in a direction. How much more tiring is that than sitting
Yeah.
in my truck
Yeah.
pointing in a direction? Yes, I'm
Yeah.
not sitting in an air-conditioned cage. I understand
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It wasn't tiring. It's very comfortable, and it's fine. Or maybe I'll take the Harley. I don't know. We'll see. It's due. It's been sitting there for like 8 months without being used.
Does it run?
Sure, it does.
Okay.
Absolutely.
No,
Every
I
once in a
asked.
while,
That was
I
the
go out
question.
there. I go out there and crank it over just to make sure, because the
Okay.
gas, the fuel is probably bad at this point. But it's fuel injected, and it'll burn all that fuel, that bad. Fuel. It will.
Good.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. No, if it was carbureted, I'd be a little concerned. I would have drained that carb a long time ago. Art, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It's been cloudy all day. We were in the 70s. Stayed home, just made a few videos and watched a bunch of videos. And
But
Just
how are
relax.
you? How are
I
you?
am good. I am
Oh,
wonderful today.
I'm
Well rested now.
so
Yep.
glad to hear that.
hmm
I am, because I worry about that. I have trouble sleeping at night sometimes. I'm like, how is Artie doing? How is Artie doing? Then I see you talking to a rag or a dish towel or whatever
Yeah.
that thing is.
Little Hazel.
Yeah, whatever it is,
Yeah.
and the hazelnut, and then I worry again. Mark,
Uh-huh.
how are you, sir?
How
you
is
feeling?
Art? Yeah. Yeah. What's wrong with Art?
Mark, do you have audio?
Yeah,
Oh, good. Use it. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Great.
Heavy rain, followed by sunshine, followed by heavy rain, and it's been in the 50s. So
Rain in Europe, in England? No way.
really strange raining in Manchester. Yeah.
Yeah. But
On-
50, you know what? I'd like to deal with 50 for a couple of days. I think I would dig that. And then
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, give me the 80 back.
Yeah.
That'd be it.
Yeah, on CB, Manchester was known as Rainy City.
I mean, you ride on a motorcycle in anything less than 70, and you need to wear a jacket. Yeah.
You need to wear a
I
jacket.
know.
Here.
I know it's not sub-zero weather. I saw Lon look at me, but
No.
if it's just a T-shirt and you're zipping along at 60 miles an hour, it'll cool you down. Super fun.
Yeah.
90 is comfortable on a motorcycle when it's moving,
Mhm.
ish, I should say. How are you doing, Lon? Good to see you. Why don't you tell us how your day was?
Oh, fine. Yeah, I was updating my radar detectors. That's why I was late. An update came through, and I didn't realize it was going to take that long to update. But
What kind of radar detector do you have?
Valentine one,
Yeah?
Gen 2. Yeah, I've been a Valentine guy since they came out, just about. I really like them.
I think I actually have a radar detector around here somewhere. Might be an old unit in or something.
Oof. The new unit is pretty nice, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything I
they
have
don't
is
have any
old.
faults like they used to. You know, the falses, they used to false like crazy. Yeah, they don't do that too much anymore.
Who wants?
Which is huge
What do you mean
improvement.
clamping Brenda? Somebody clamping Brenda? What are they talking about?
Glamping.
Glamping.
I thought we
Yeah,
already. That's yeah, but
Glamping?
I mean, I'm looking at what
that's
TJ
what TJ said.
So he's glamping? Is
said.
he glazing?
Uh-huh.
I think TJ's glazing her. You guys are up on the new stuff, huh? Yeah? The new
Camping.
speech.
So did anybody see Alexa's funeral this afternoon? It was very nice.
Alexis passed away?
No. Her husband.
Her husband's Jesus. Her husband's funeral. Okay. I was
You
like,
need to- yeah. That's the way Art said it. You would have thought like, it's like, oh, wait a minute. I just talked to her.
I was like, wait a
She had
minute, what?
text
What the
message.
hell?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
just
haven't seen
talked
her
to
in
her
a
30
week or
minutes ago,
two,
so I
so right? So
yeah.
It was on her channel, and anyway,
I
it
missed
was very nice. I got all choked up at the end. It was
did
really
you?
nice. Yep.
Well, I'm glad.
Funerals do that to me, you know. Amazing Grace. Oh God, I hear that on the bagpipes. I think in my dad's funeral, and I just lose it. Yeah.
Hmm.
He's glamping this summer.
Yeah.
Okay, so not clamping.
Is that glamorous camping?
Yes.
Yeah. Glamour camping.
Glamour
Mhm.
camping. Yeah.
Wow, what a guess! What a guess! I'm totally guessed. That was a
it's a
total
thing.
guess.
That word, that glamping thing, that's a thing. I've heard that before.
Yep.
Clamping, I haven't heard,
100,000.
unless it's when you're camping and you have, say, diarrhea. Then you'd be crapping and camping, so it'd be clamping.
Yeah. Yep.
Or you're worried about somebody anally raping you, so you might be clamping.
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 Brokeback camping. Yeah.
Broke
You're,
back.
you're clamping.
Yeah. Hanging out with the clampets lately.
Keeping it clamped up.
Yeah.
Yo.
Mhm.
I feel like clamping when I'm around Art sometimes. He worries me.
Being illegally parked.
Well, he is.
Planking.
No, I'm not going to say it.
And we get wheel clamp.
Oh, good.
Not going to say it.
Chris said, "Link, please."
Okay. Who?
Chris
Who?
Hope.
Oh, Chris Hope?
Yes.
Chrissy Cakes?
Chris wants a link. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
A stanky link or just a regular link?
Yeah, we got Jody. Hey, Jody. Yeah,
Jody.
More than happy to give him.
Brian.
We got Glenn. Thunderbird 6.
Philip.
Here we go again.
But are you saying hello to the? Because we
Yeah.
didn't. We never actually did it.
No, we didn't.
I'm just doing it on my own.
Ah,
Well, we
you're so
got
independent.
Lens Capture online. Oh, now it's
wow.
Lens Capture online. Okay.
Yeah, that's
We
tough.
got Warren Akira Show. We got the Grumpy Vlogger, Hey Lloyd, Steve Janess, Brenda Sunstar, Glenn Thunderbird 6, and we got Don, Mudball Don, and we got Michael's droning. Hey, Michael, good to see you. And
Stevie's
else?
here, huh?
My mouse is not working like crap today. There
When are
we
you gonna
go.
get you a new one? You've been fighting with
I
that damn
just
thing.
ordered one just before the show. It'll be here tomorrow.
All this for a mouse, you can buy them at the Walgreens. I mean, they're
Is it wireless or wired?
Oh, we got
pretty much
Nick,
anywhere.
TFO,
Hi, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Nick, what up?
And
and
Tom.
Brian, Waypoint, New England, and Philip Kochak.
Chris, if you wanted, I sent you a link in Messenger, by the way. I don't know if that's
Thank
We
you,
got
Link.
TJ
I don't know if
Giggles.
it's helpful to you.
TJ.
We got
The man,
Brad,
the myth, the
Jonas
legend.
Haddock.
That's Addict Brad. Woo.
Brad.
And I believe that is it.
That is it. Woo.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
I thought
whoop.
about something else.
All right.
Oh,
Have a good night, everyone.
Hey,
Good night, everyone. Yeah.
Good
After
night,
that.
everyone. You made it through the
We made it through the
call
chat.
outs.
Let's leave now. So
Yeah. Leave on a high note.
Yeah.
yeah, that's good. Mhm.
Bob Casey.
Bob Casey.
Brother Bob.
My
Yeah,
brother Bob.
How you doing, Bob?
Bob.
Toy drones. Yeah.
Bob. Man, I've purchased way too many pairs of shoes.
Really?
I know. Because I have like
2 feet.
80 sets of laces.
yeah, you might have.
Yeah, no,
Oh no, there's
There was a
they're all packs
But
of
wait, there's
laces.
more.
There
another
is
update.
actually.
RC code for the flyer.
And this isn't even all of them. I got another shoebox full of them.
I guess I'm kind of a simple man when it comes to shoes. Like 7, I think 7 is the number, because like
7?
I need because I need work shoes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right, and so they're not quite
Oh, you're
sneakers,
doing
they're
it?
not quite dress shoes. They're kind of in between some
Sure.
of my feet a lot, right? So I got that. I always have like boat shoes.
Right.
First of all, if I'm going to go on a boat, besides that, I just throw them on with no socks when I'm going to the store or whatever. So I always have a pair of boat shoes. I always have a pair of. I know this is boring. Too bad. I have a
No.
pair of-
I'm sighing about this.
I have a
Nothing to
pair
do
of-
with you.
I have one pair of sneakers.
Huh.
One. It's like
Do you
when you're
have any
sneaking.
Pinellas?
no, which I almost never wear. I've got, in fact, I do have 2 pairs. Oh, I only need one, but I do have 2 pairs. I have a pair of Nikes, and I have a pair of Nike Monarchs. I got the cheap ones,
Oh.
and a pair of what's that brand? Oh, New Balance.
New Balance.
Oh God, tell me you're old without telling me you're old.
Yeah.
I knew you were going. I knew you were
Scared
going.
New
The
Balances.
over 40 starter pack.
Yeah. New Balances and a snapback hat. You're good to go.
Yeah. There you go.
They were a gift. Okay, I can't take
And
credit
a
for
pair
that.
of Skechers too.
They were given to me.
And
Well,
a fanny
actually,
pack.
my
Fanny
work
pack.
shoes, my work shoes are Skechers.
Come back.
So I'm glad you put
Yep.
my work shoes are Skechers. But that but that's it. Like one pair for certain pair of dress shoes. You have to have a pair of dress shoes. Which I don't have right now because mine sat in the garage for so long that
No
finish-
boots?
the finish kind of started coming off it.
Yeah, no more.
I didn't get to that.
No boots?
And a pair.
Oh,
of
you're
boots.
getting there. Okay, sorry.
And a pair of boots. Yes, that's
Oh.
that's the other
I
one.
got
You
my
got the Harley
Merle
ones, don't you?
Motts on.
Huh?
Merle Motts.
Merrill's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Merle.
Yeah.
Merle
Those
Motts.
are nice. Merrill. I have a pair of
Oh.
Merrill shoes, I think.
Oh, I love them. My
I like
favorite shoes.
I ride with work boots. I like work boots actually.
I
Like
got
even,
my-
even the
yeah.
Harley boots I have that I wore out, they were really were they Wolverines or Timberlands? I think was it Wolverine that was doing Harley boots for a while.
Wait a minute.
Ooh, bass shoes. Yeah, I used to wear
Probably.
those in high school.
You just pay more for them because they stitched Harley on the side.
Mhm.
Topsiders.
Yeah, I
Oh, I
remember
used to
that.
have Vans.
Rockers.
Remember Vans? Those were cool.
I got Vans.
Yeah,
Vans.
had-
Which is a good
uh,
stuff.
I had the checked ones, and I used to have white ones that I had custom painted, and those
Wow,
were pretty-
nice.
Now, do all the flip flops I have? Do they count as shoes? Does that count? Should I count?
Technically
Yeah.
they're footwear, so I guess.
So I have to increase the number then because I have a pair that sits outside the front door, and I got a pair. That sits
Yeah,
outside
you
the
gotta
back
have your
door. I
Chanellas
got a
out
pair
there,
that's in the garage. So if I
right?
ever have to leave the house,
Mhm.
you go on the feet and if I'm just going out to the truck or whatever. My wife gets mad when I walk around on my bare feet out there.
He's Asian.
And then she gets mad if I
Mhm.
wear my shoed feet inside the house. So it's it's kind of
Yep.
Asian.
Mhm.
Again.
Yeah, I got a pair of Chanellas when I
Oh,
go
wow.
on my trip to the Philippines. I'm all ready to go. Yep,
Be prepared.
yep.
Be prepared.
How far did we get before he mentioned the Philippines this time?
Yeah.
25
Yeah,
minutes.
just 20
no,
minutes.
25 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, 25 minutes.
No, the stream is
25 minutes.
according to this, the stream has been going for 20 minutes and 24 seconds. So
Yeah.
Okay, 20 minutes.
Okay.
20 minutes. You know, don't you,
I didn't know you started late.
he didn't talk about it for the 10 or 12 minutes he was in the back before the
Right.
stream.
No, he didn't.
Mm.
No.
So,
That's-
Good for you, buddy.
I'm getting better.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
This is an intervention. This is an
I'm
intervention.
down to one
Yeah,
cigarette
right.
a day. Yeah.
I guess you're all wondering why I called you here today.
Yeah.
Well, we have a problem.
Mm.
All right.
TikTok shoes. You laugh, but they're what's a TikTok shoe? How you doing, Philip? Philip's here, by the way. I haven't seen
Hey,
Coach
Philip.
Shats.
Coach. Yeah, Mr.
Shats
Coach.
of Go.
Yeah,
yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
two
him
poopies.
this morning,
Hit that
Yeah.
like button.
or visited.
there he is. We'll
He
send,
was
we'll
on
send
it.
him a link. Maybe he'll come in. Chris must not have been talking about a link to come in because I sent
Yeah,
it
he was
to
talking
him.
about
Maybe
link
someone a
to
link to something they were talking about.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
What's a TikTok shoe? You know what I can't. I mean, and my wife likes.
They
them
sell
too.
shit on TikTok.
You know. I don't. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a pair of
Oh.
boots from a Facebook book ad, and I didn't like them. And they were the super boots. You're the only boot. You'll never need another pair of theirs. Super. Hey,
They're super.
super uncomfortable.
Thanks for asking.
Oh, you got to break them in, Bill.
Super.
You got to break them in, Bill.
Yeah.
No,
Take
what Art
some
said.
these were like made some kind of stretchy material. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if you can break
Elastic
with some
waistband.
patches of fake leather on the outside. Whatever. I just I don't like them. Yes, are they light? Sure. So it's socks.
Yeah.
You know, oh, but they're so light. Yeah, okay. I don't care. No, I haven't found a pair I like as much as those Harley branded Timber or Wolverines. I guess they were. You know, those because here's the thing. A lot of guys hate the zip sides. You know what I mean? I hear a lot of negative about that. Oh, they're not truly waterproof. Yeah, you know what? I'm not running my Harley through a lake.
Yeah.
Usually,
No?
not usually. You know, or getting poured on in the rain, which can happen. But I don't care what you're wearing. The water's getting anyway. You know,
Those boots are made for walking.
but they were zip side and they were laced and they had a third or maybe a little more than a third of the way up. It went to the crossovers. You know what I mean? The
Yep.
hooks.
Oh.
And that was my favorite. And I could make those things feel snug on my feet without, at all times, with the zip. And I had it just where I liked them. And then you put your foot in, you zip it up. You know, it's just easier. You know, and anything to make when you get old to get your feet into something easier is not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
Velcro shoes.
You know?
Mhm. Yeah, I used to wear those too. Velcro
Slip-ons.
shoes. Yep.
I did. I wore them when I was in a wheelchair. I wore them because it was just easier. But
As
Yep.
long as they use a decent quality Velcros, because some of that
Right.
cheap shit just dies really quick. That
Yeah.
Velcro bowling shoes has become a thing. And
Right.
I remember when we first did it. Oh my God, we don't have to be tying knots and laces and replacing laces. Sure, let's get them. And that Velcro, I mean, and bowling shoes don't last so long to begin with because people
Yeah.
are fucking brutal on them.
oh
You
yeah,
know? I mean, I got news for you folks. Why is the heel coming off? Because other idiots like you put the shoe like this without untying the effing thing and put your other foot on the heel and pull
Yeah.
your foot out
pull
of
them
it.
off. Yeah,
Yeah, and you know what happens after a while? That happens to them. You know.
Yeah.
That's how I take my shoes off. I'm not going to lie. I just did it. I literally just did it to get this
They're
shoe.
your shoes. You can do whatever you want.
yeah. But
Yep.
it's like you're doing that in your. But bowling shoes, hundreds of people handle those shoes. If they're all doing it, it's going to wear them out quicker.
Yeah, well, your shoes are also made different. What you just held up, has protection riding up the side. You could see the rubber riding up the side a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
those things, those the bowling shoes, they're stitched on. They can really get their toe in there and grab that thing tight. They're not putting what you're mostly doing probably, because I do it too, is putting your foot up the heel a little, your other foot up the heel a little bit. These
Yeah,
people are
yeah.
literally stepping on the sole itself and pulling their foot
Yeah,
up.
those are
like-
real
like that.
thin thin-soled shoes. Bowling shoes are.
Well, no, they're leather. I mean,
Well, yeah, they're leather, but
they're
still,
actually leather. But but they're, like I said, it's a little different when it's like that, glued like that. Oh, we got
Welcome to the Al
somebody's
Bundy
here.
Show.
Somebody's here. It's
It's
Philip Koshin.
oh my God! It's Philip
In a moment.
Koshin.
Oh, Philip, are you underwater?
Hey, Chuck.
Yay!
You're a little laggy there, my friend.
I know. That's the reason why I'm fixing to quit Restream and I'm going to, was it Talk Studio?
Oh, okay.
Talk Studio.
Yeah, we're gonna. Lloyd already did that,
yeah.
and I'm gonna do it by the end of the month.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already
right when we
switched over
started
to it.
talking about it, the bill came through for Restream. So, and I'm month to month. So it's like, okay, well, I'll just see how Lloyd likes it for a couple of weeks.
Hey, Chuck.
You know.
Oh, I love it.
But he loves it. So there you go. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper. So
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Well, sometimes it's not about money. It's about the quality of the product.
It's all
Yeah,
sure. You know,
For sure.
and if this was way better for a few dollars more a month, I would keep it.
Mm.
But I don't think it is.
$2 more.
I don't
But-
think it's
but
okay.
not StreamYard price wise.
No.
No.
No, StreamYard's too expensive. StreamYard actually worked pretty damn good most of the time, but it just got ridiculously expensive.
Right.
And that's what I sort of like about Talk Studios, because it's like a cross between some of the features that we get here and some of the features that StreamYard's had, and it's like they've put the two together.
Right.
And
They all kind of do that. You know who's good for that?
Yeah.
You know, and you know who comes out with a lot of stuff first is the other one, Emux.
Mhm.
That guy's
Emux,
constantly coding and recoding his product.
yeah,
And he's really into it. He gets interviewed about it, and it's because he loves it. It's what he wants to do. So there's a lot of potential there, but I don't know. I
always had problems every time I used it. So, and I haven't tried it in a while.
I only used it when I used it free once or
Right.
twice.
Yeah.
And it was fine. But that was a long time ago. I mean, even
Yeah,
StreamYard was kind of a new thing. That was like 4 years ago. Not
Yeah.
but like right in the beginning when I first started streaming, I played around, different ones.
Well, I'm
Uh-huh. Played the field, did you?
I did, Giggity.
Dude, I hate these laces. I don't know why. What do you guys think?
Laces out.
They look
Laces
like
out.
they look like laces
Lace
to
out.
me. I don't know. What do you hate about them?
Maybe because they're thin, because I normally go with thicker laces, I think.
Why don't you get fancier with the tie? With the pattern.
Oh, I used to run a straight pattern. The only downside with Pumas is because of the number of the eyelets, it doesn't end right.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So then you end up with something weird at
I
the
haven't
end.
had
And
a
I
pair
was,
of Pumas since I was in high school, and I love those shoes. They were probably my favorite sneakers of all time. Although
probably Sambos, probably.
Although Adidas, when I was 13 years old, by the way, nobody knew what Adidas was. And then a pair of Adidas, because we're talking about 51 years ago, a pair of Adidas entered my life that my parents bought from my Uncle Pete, who was a truck driver.
Uncle Pete.
And they said, where'd he get him? He's a truck driver. Well, they may have fallen off the back of the truck. Anyway, $13 even then was a really good deal. Because because we did what everybody else did. Keds were designer shoes back then. You know what I mean? We either Keds or Converse. You got the All Stars. Especially the high backs with the patch on your ankle. That's the shit we were wearing. And not shit, but whatever. That's what we were wearing.
Yeah.
And then those things were like a
$30, $50.
You know what I mean? You put these on your feet, and they were so comfortable, and they were just good. You know what I mean? The original Adidas were just fucking good.
Oh, I had Rod Lavers. Adidas. That's the only pair of Adidas I've ever had. Was Rod Lavers. Well, then I also had the Blades they came out with a few years ago. I bought every color of those. Those shoes are horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah, were they? I don't know. I love these shoes, but then again, like I said, what did I have to compare it to? But then later on, obviously as I grew, I had to buy more shoes. I did get a pair of these they were like dark purple Pumas with the yellow piping and stuff.
Places.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, and damn comfortable shoes. Somebody
Yeah.
actually stole them out of my locker.
No.
Yeah,
oh no.
Aw.
believe it or not, and they
That's
weren't
mean.
new at that point, so that's kind of sad. Whoever that was
Yeah.
probably really needed them. Yeah,
It was
because
Prince.
I had
I
them.
hope so.
I had them at least a year. I grew to love those shoes. I
Cool
had them
hat.
long enough to actually. They were my, you know what I mean? How you grow into them
Yep.
when you wear
Mr.
them,
Kitty.
daily wears.
All right, Michael.
They fit your feet perfect. You don't think of putting anything else on your feet. That's what they were to me. All right, I'm sorry. I'm just going off. What?
No, go ahead.
Why are you pointing at Lloyd?
Oh,
I
because
waved my hand and my
Turn on the
damn,
dining room light.
my friggin'
his camera keeps moving.
camera started tracking my movement.
Yeah.
Oh, well, but that's a cool feature.
It is. It's pan, tilt, and zoom. It's a nice feature, but
No, it's a
it
great.
usually happens when I don't want it to. So.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have that, and I paid too much for this stupid camera. But I always thought that'd be kind of cool. I want to lean this way. The freaking thing follow me this way. You know what I mean? But you,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
I don't know if it's a
Insta
waste of you
360.
because you generally don't move at all. I mean, this is not considered.
Ha!
Oh, there goes my green screen.
That's the
Oh,
reason why I
man.
don't
Look
like
at all the crap on
restraint.
the top of that tall boy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I am just.
See, here's the ones downstairs. These are all
Now
Pumas.
your lampshade's
shoot, just come
fading
on.
out.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez,
I
Juan.
think. Wait a minute. Let's try this. There we go.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
these are the Pumas that I have downstairs. These are all Pumas.
It's going
I'm
to
gonna
take
have
a
another
moving
rack
truck just to move
upstairs.
those.
Huh?
It's going to take a moving truck just to move those shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? It's gonna suck.
I would say you're worse than a girl.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There's no.
Other than I buy my own shoes.
There's no.
Most girls, I get somebody stupid to buy them. You gotta spend your money on something. You know. No?
You guys are a little judgy, if you want my opinion. There's nothing wrong with that.
What do you mean?
He collects them. No, I'm.
Yeah.
That's like I've got.
That
No,
doesn't.
I
I
would say
don't
there's
think it's
nothing wrong
crazy
with
at all. I mean, you collect them, you love them. It's something you enjoy. It's
I got like
it's
6
one of your
pairs.
hobbies. You know.
Yeah, I got 6
Yeah,
pairs of
yeah.
cowboy
You're
boots.
certainly not wearing 200 pairs of sneakers.
No.
You're doing it because
No.
you think they're cool and you like them. Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that, man.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, one
Well,
of them
he-
there today.
Weird motherfucker. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah. As long as he's not buying high heel stilettos, then he's
Not
good.
anymore.
Not anymore. That's good.
Not
Those
anymore.
days are over with.
Oh, do you having a little trouble selling them on eBay lately? Is that what's going on? You trying to increase your customer base?
Yeah. I had to quit wearing when I fell and almost broke my hip on them. So I said, okay, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Those stilettos, dude.
There
Oh,
are
yeah.
people that have 100 drones. Who flies 100 drones? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Marcus. I bet Marcus has 50 drones.
Yeah.
At least he's making a well.
easy.
In his case, he's got that site and he's using them for this site. At least there's that. No, there's guys that, as you well know, I'm not going to name names. I can name a few, and they've got so many drones. Like every wall in that fucking whatever room they're using for it is completely
Right.
covered with drones. And it's like,
Yeah.
when are you ever going to fly all those drones? Well, it's kind of like that. It's their hobby and it's their business, and they can buy
It's
whatever
their
the F
money.
buy whatever the f they want. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've got a Yamaha in the back, a Harley in the front, and this thing. And why do I need that? I don't. I like them. You know what I mean? But that's just it. Now I'm not gonna have 100 of them. It's a little. That's a.
I've known
Well, I've
guys
got
with like
like-
20, 30 motorcycles.
Oh yeah. I mean, first of all, I don't have that kind of room, let alone the money. You know what I mean? But I don't have the room for what I have now. You know.
Yeah.
So
I just bought another guitar. Like I needed another one. I already had eight or nine in there. You know.
Mhm.
This is my daily wear right now. This is just I actually instead of putting it in the back where I have spot for it, underneath this
Yeah.
thing, I'm leaving it in front in the driveway with a cover on it because I yank the cover off, throw it next to the Harley in the garage. There's a little space there, and just jump on it and go. You know what I mean? It's quick, simple, and easy. and it's fun. I like it. You know, I've said that
Cool.
so many times, like I'm defending myself, but it is. It's a fun ride. It's peppy and
Peppy.
reacts. No, reacts. It's very low slung and long, so it reacts very.
Low slung
It's
and
just
long.
like kind of like lawn, but it's
Like low slung and long, baby.
Long.
sounds like
Hey,
Long.
baby.
Yeah.
sounds like
Low
another movie for Jackie
long,
Chan
yeah.
and Chris what's his face.
Water's cold.
No, I always tell people when they say anything, because I have like a dozen pairs of glasses, for example. I only wear one pair at a time, but I got like a dozen pair. It is what it is, 50 pairs of jeans, whatever you have.
Right.
But I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know people that spend way more money per month on alcohol than I spend on shoes. I can tell you that. So.
Now, not to defend myself, but me personally, you guys see me drinking, and that's it. This is all the drinking that I do is when I'm on this stream.
We're a
And
bad influence on them, is what it boils down to.
Sometimes I have a drink on Artie's stream, but that's really it. So I don't spend. I don't spend a lot.
I noticed right after Artie leaves the show here on, when he has to go to bed early, he quit drinking. So I just, and you drink on his show, so there might be a correlation there.
I just
Or
bought a
drives you to
44
drink.
I just bought I bought the big version of this today. I sprung.
Oh.
I sprung because I like going to this little local liquor store just to support them. Nice
Right.
a nice Haitian family owns it, and they're just I just like them, even though they're too expensive. You know what I mean? But it's convenient. It's the most convenient one to my house. I don't have to cross over 3 lanes of traffic to get to the light. to get to the turn at the light. Blah blah blah. I just stay in the right lane, and before I get to my house, here's the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? So very cool. So anyway, I decide I've been buying, like, if I buy this stuff here, it's like $30 a bottle for a 3/4 liter, and it's like $23 a bottle or 24 at the big chain, at the Total Wine and More. So I do it, but I'm not particularly happy about it. Every once in a while he'll get a different brand in, like he got Squirrel, SQRL, that got that in, and he had it at like 23 or $24, which really isn't bad because that's a $21 bottle anyway.
Hey, Michael.
Anyway, but he doesn't keep it
Mike.
in. So I bought the
Mike.
giant one, and it was only $44. I mean, the long point of this story, by the way, the 1 3/4, which is more than $2. So now we're at about $20 a bottle. So I think the guy priced it wrong. In any case, this will last me a month, 3 weeks at least, if not a month.
Cool.
You know what I mean, and I don't drink anything else, so that's it. Unless I run out, then I'll have a little wine maybe. But
We ought to get a breathalyzer for Bill.
but if people are spending the kind of money that you spend on shoes, on alcohol, we'd be good. It wouldn't be.
I don't spend that much. I spent like $100 this month on shoes.
This month.
Yeah,
Now,
I bought 2 pair.
What is the value?
I catch them on sale.
What do you think the retail value of the shoes that you own, or what you spent for all of them?
Well, they're all, except for some variations, they're all sub $100 a pair. I normally catch them on sale.
How many pairs?
So how many pairs? About 150.
All right, so
Oh,
1,500.
okay.
Yeah. So was that $15,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 3 pairs a week.
Oh,
No, see, that I'm laughing, but that's not fair. That
Why?
would be a funny amount of money for me, not you. You're a
Well,
single
it's
guy
over
who
like 5 years.
who makes the money, and it's your hobby. Shoes aren't my hobby. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, let alone the fact that
ooh,
I couldn't-
nice.
I couldn't afford
Well,
that.
McDonald's is calling.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah, these are the 2 pair I got this month. It was these and these. So
Is that color
As in-
coral?
yeah, it's like I don't know what color it is. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, sort of a coral.
Kind of a
Right,
burnt orange almost.
It is a bit Ronald
Oh,
McDonald-ish.
Salmon?
Yeah.
The shoelace looks like French fries. The
Yeah.
edge. Look at the edge on them.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like a lacy edge.
Really
That's
try.
one thing about Puma. They do some crazy stuff with the laces too.
Yeah.
They had some that were called the cassettes, and they looked kind of like the box looked like a cassette.
Oh.
And then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones I got, the box that came and looked like three pizza boxes stacked on top of each other.
Oh.
You know, so they do all kinds of crazy crap. You know what I mean? It's fun. Like you said, it's just
a whole there's an industry behind that. There's collectors and they have collect and they have
these are
that.
Slimers. Slimers from Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters,
Yeah.
Ah,
And
Slimers.
I actually think those are cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
cross marketing at its finest.
Yes.
Yeah, the souls on them are cool.
And it's
Yeah.
got slime.
The hot dog,
Oh, that's
yeah.
a hot dog. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then the tongue
Slimer
says
like hot dog,
Ghostbusters.
right? I don't remember.
Michael W. Blade. Hey, Michael.
What's up there, feller?
Ghostbusters. There you go.
Yeah.
The third.
I got something like that. I've shown it before, but I'll show it again. Yeah.
Spam.
Spam-a-lot.
Yay, spam.
And this is, let me see if I could do this. There we go. There. Golden Honey Grail. Wicked awesome Spam-a-lot collector's edition.
Wicked awesome.
Collector's edition. Monty
I'll say that
Python,
in Boston.
Spam-a-lot, a new musical ripped from the motion picture Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yep. And this expired. Let me see. It's been around.
Oh no.
Yeah, March
Oh,
2011.
March 2011. Yeah.
So it's
Nearly
spam.
15
that's-
years old.
But that's just a suggestion. That
It's
shit'll
not-
last
it's
forever.
spam.
Yeah.
It's not swelling that much yet. So, I think,
Yeah. It's just a suggestion.
It's just a suggestion. That's pretty funny.
It won't go
Yeah.
off when Claire gets to it.
Well, actually, if it, like Vegemite, that shit will last for decades.
Yeah.
you know where I got that from? This guy was like 90 years old or 80, high 80s anyway. Good guy. And he wrote some books. I have them in here actually. But he self-printed. You know what I mean? And probably did it through Amazon or whatever. But they're not bad. They're about old guys. Imagine that. He's an old guy. Talk about and westerns. They're mostly westerns. Anyway, but he heard me doing a little Monty Python skit half under my breath at work at the bowling alley one day. Not this one, obviously. The other one. This was a long time
Right.
ago.
Yeah.
And he just was a nice guy, man. He just real tall guy. He's like
Cool.
6'10", skinny old man, just like looking down on you.
Oh.
But he
Welcome to my life.
but he brought it. He brought that in. He gave that to me. So I saw him. I saw people were selling these online for $50.
It's crazy what you can buy. But
for a can.
well, just briefly, who remembers this guy?
That's
Oh, yeah,
Felix
Felix.
the cat.
The cat. Yep.
It's Felix the cat.
Not to be confused with Fritz. the Cat.
Felix the cat.
Yeah.
The wonderful, wonderful cat.
Yeah.
Whenever he gets
Okay.
in a fix, he reaches into his bag of tricks. Felix the cat.
Felix
the
the
one-
I
Cat.
don't know if you can see this, but
You know what? You'll
Not-
laugh so much, your sides ache, your heart will go pitter pat. Watching Felix.
Casper the Ghost. Anyway, on the bottom it's
I
better.
didn't like Casper.
Oh,
He was-
okay,
he was,
cool.
he was too much of a pussy for me.
These glow in the dark. It's hilarious.
Yeah. He was too nice.
These
Unless
shoes
you,
glow in the dark. It's hilarious.
Casper was. I was a nice kid, but Casper was just too nice for me.
what was it?
Pissed
Yes.
me off.
You like the hot stuff better?
Pissed me off. I wanted him to lose his temper a little bit.
Yeah.
I probably would have dug it a little more.
Yeah.
The ghostly trio.
No, they were
Those big
douchebags.
ghostly
Those
trio
are-
I'm
guys.
not,
those
I'm
are
not,
the
they were
Three
douchebags. I'm not
Stooges.
talking about being a douchebag. I mean, I'm talking about. Oh, come on.
Unless you bought
Come on. You've got no pent up. You're not upset. You're dead. First of all, I mean, there could be that. In the
You're a little
background
kid
of
that died. That's the saddest part about Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yeah.
You're a 5-year-old kid that's dead.
And he's the
You're a 5 or
sweetest,
6-year-old
most
kid that's dead.
wonderful, most thoughtful, and just it's easy to be perfect like that when you're a ghost. You don't need food, you don't need money, you can do whatever the F you want. So I think it'd be easy to be nice, to be what a wonderful ghost. He's so nice. He could have been so mean to me. Why? What am I mad at? I got everything I want, right? Except I'm dead. There was that.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing about Casper that's tragic. People have pointed that out in the past. It's like, yeah, everybody's celebrating this ghost, but
It's a dead kid.
Dude, he's like a 5 or 6 year old kid. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's why I didn't like the show. Because you know what?
But we as kids-
I actually, whenever there's a movie and a kid gets hurt, I tear. I can't help it. I tear up. I have to stop watching for a couple of minutes. And I know it's all fake. And this kid just got paid $1 bazillion to make me sad. But it doesn't matter. I saw it. You know what I mean?
It's like Macaulay Culkin in
weird
My Girl.
Yeah.
I cried at the end of
ruined it.
AI. And it was a robot kid.
About Breaking Bad when they shot that kid that came across them when they were
Pet Cemetery, right in the fucking beginning of the movie. A 3-year-old runs out into the middle of the highway and he gets trashed by a semi. What a great way to start the movie.
Yeah.
Happy little family picnic and la 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 la. And here's a cute kid trolloping through the weed, through the brush. And la, 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 la.
Hey, look.
Next thing you know, then they show you a sneaker in the middle of the street. It's like, oh my God.
There you go.
Dude, I
That's what they
really
look
watched
like
the movie
at
yesterday.
night. The Caspers. That's what they look like at night. Even the lasers glow.
Hey.
Let me see that. What is that?
Jameson Serber.
Isn't that
Let me
crazy?
be big here. What is that now?
Those are those Casper shoes. That's what they look like at night.
Oh, that's really cool. Actually, I like that. That's neat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. They just glow in the dark.
You would be the hit on Halloween with the moms. You would be. You know, you go with the moms with the kids. And hey, guys,
You would think so.
if you get lost, just look. If you can't see where you're going, just look at my feet, man. You'll be good.
Look for the shoes.
Light the way.
I'll light the way.
It's less convenient. I do remember those news stories where these guys, those stupid sneakers that would light up when you walked. You know, I mean, kids like them.
Oh, yeah.
They made them for adults, and adults actually bought them. And the stories about the guy that was running from the cops, and he's running through the woods, and the only reason the cops knew where he was is because they could see his sneakers marking up in the distance.
Not as bad as the Heelys, though. Remember those? Everybody wore
the
those
wheel?
everywhere.
Oh my God, how dangerous were those things?
Yeah, Heelys.
You know, you forget you're wearing them for 1
broken
second.
ankles
And
and broken wrists. Yep.
What with wheels?
you had somebody break a wrist?
Yep.
Is that what you just said?
Fall back and land on your wrist. Yep.
Yeah, no, they were. I can't believe that they allowed them to be sold. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've got a pair of them upstairs. They were my stepdaughters.
They were really popular. And don't get me wrong, there were a lot of kids. There were a lot of kids that were really good at them. You know.
Yeah.
You know, they were on roller skates all day, basically. You know. And
I seen one steal some stuff in the store and hit their wheels and take off.
seen little girls pirouette in front of me as they're coming up, coming up to the counter. You know, just graceful as can be. You know, I was like, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You know, can I wear these bowling? No, you fucking cannot.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Not only no, but hell no.
Please.
You know, in that place, we used to take a shoe. We used to hold one of the shoes to get our bowling shoes back. I should take both. No, I don't want them on your feet in here. Give me that. Give me. But anyway, you don't like it? Leave. I don't care.
Curmudgeon.
There's 200 of you waiting in line.
Big meanie head.
I don't
Now
care.
she works at
Get out.
Sonic. Yeah.
Bill, you big meanie head.
I am.
You know, I very seldom see them on skates at Sonic anymore.
Yeah, apparently they can do it.
Yeah.
There was a point there where they weren't sure. I think they weren't sure if they're going to let them continue to do it because of liability. But as long as they sign, the waiver, blah blah blah, they can do it. But I don't think the company's going out of the way to encourage it. Like if they do get hurt, they're not going to get any.
Yes, he did.
They're not going to get any pay for it. You know what I mean? They're not getting any benefits in case something happens. Like they're just out of work. Probably the best they could hope for is to get their job back. You know, when they can walk again. So a lot of them just don't do it. You know, but there's go-getters out there that want to make money. I will tip a little bit extra for somebody that skates that shit out to the car. You know what I mean? Yeah. I will, because that's cool.
Especially if they're wearing booty shorts and a halter top.
I was stuff it in a damn blouse. I was just saying, I did
Yeah.
the added
Well, there
effort
you go.
because I know they don't have to do that. And it's the only reason even to go to the Sonic anyway. Their food's mediocre. It's okay. You know, it's
Yeah.
fast food. It's
Mediocre.
okay. You know,
It's not even that. It's bad in my opinion.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know, there's better. But they bring it to your car.
Do
Yeah.
You know,
they? That was my first question. Do they even bring
oh yeah.
food to your
Oh,
car
yeah.
anymore?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do they?
So that's the only reason to go to Sonic. You pull up in a
There's a
in-
drive-through. The
There
one
is that too. No,
by our work.
no, you
Yeah.
can do that. You can do a drive-through, but no, all their stalls all the way around
Yeah. They got bay. You
Yeah.
could
they
just
got a
park-
microphone. You could talk to them.
Yep.
Plus, they got the
Mhm.
menu right there, and you touch. They used to be back. You used to pull up and you just talk to them, but you know then they got modern, and now they got you can actually have a menu there. Pick what you want. You can call them to ask them a question or ask for something special in case they're not seeing what you want. And then anyway, and then they after your order's in, I think they actually thank you anyway over the thing. You know, if they have
Oh,
time, if they're not,
nice.
and then they bring it out to you. Yeah, it's absolutely cool.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna have fast food and you're feeling a little lazy, and you want to just sit in the fucking car, not bad. You know, I guess.
I didn't know if they quit that during COVID because a lot of like Steak and Shake. Anybody go to Steak and Shake? They used to have waitresses and now they don't anymore. None of them around here have waitresses at all. Once they got rid of it because of COVID and they just never brought it back. Just like the same way Walmart's not open 24 hours
You know,
anymore.
I haven't
Walmart
been-
closes at 11 o'clock now
I'm glad
around
you
here.
said that because I want to go there anyway because it's been. I want to give them another chance. I went to the Steak and Shake that's right by where I buy my booze. It's a great.
All
corner.
right.
It's a great
Steak
corner.
and booze.
You know, you got Steak and Shake and Caddy Corner.
And
to that.
booze.
You got Total Wine and More, big giant national. It's like walking into that liquor store. That's like the Walmart of liquor stores. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And what are you looking for? Yeah, we got that. What do you look? Yeah, we got that. Yeah, we got. I mean, that's how it is in there. It's amazing, and it's not 100%. Don't get me wrong. There are thousands of brands of everything. You know, there's big distilleries, little distilleries, all over the frickin' world. You know, somebody says they tried all the bourbons. No, you haven't. No,
It would take an effort. Yeah, you must be.
You know.
You must have a liver the size of a freaking truck or something.
Hundreds, thousands of them. So you're just doing nothing but that. You know, try. And when I say try, I don't mean to take a little taste. You know, if you're going to try a bourbon,
They get
you have
hammered
to-
on them.
You have to have a drink. You have to feel the effect. There's more. It's not just the flavor. Because they can make anything taste good. This is fucking peanut butter whiskey, for Christ's sakes. And it's delicious. How ridiculous is
Yep.
that?
How well it goes
It really
down.
is.
and
It's
how-
delicious. And I've been a bourbon drinker for
Smooth.
decades.
Have you ever tried mixing that with a chocolate liqueur?
Absolutely.
Ooh, like a Bailey's or a
Yeah,
Kahlua
like
or
a, no, it's
something
like a
like
Reese's
that.
peanut butter cup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the idea
okay.
of that. Yep.
yeah.
No, that's actually a drink. Yep.
Cool.
And let me see. Although there is actually a Reese's peanut butter cup that is not that. It's a different recipe. And you use cream to cocoa. Actually, that's what you use anyway. That's the chocolate. And the hell's in that? But it kind of makes it kind of taste like that. But
Right.
this makes it taste like a liqueur peanut butter cup. I mean,
Yeah,
peanut butter whiskey, especially if you pick the right one. And most places, this is a sweet. There's a lot of brands of this. This became big, but this is on the sweeter side. It is. These guys are like
Nutbuster
the
or whatever
original-
it's called?
They're like the original, so everybody has it. You know what I mean? It's all the bars have it. Everybody has it. So, but sweet in a mixed drink is not a bad thing. Depends what you're going for. Cream to cocoa isn't. But anyway, yeah. Peanut butter mule.
You really know your alcohol, Bill. Gotta give you credit.
I don't. No, I don't. I know a little, but not a lot.
Well, you've been working in bars.
Yeah.
It's not even about drinking.
No, I know, but only. I was only behind an actual bar for a minimal part of my 18 years in that business. You know what I mean? It was mostly,
Oh,
you know, it was maybe a year or two. It was maybe a year actually. It's because I bartended at a couple of places, and in some places to be a manager, you had to train behind the bar. So I spent time behind the bar, whatever.
that makes sense.
And even as a manager, I've spent time behind the bar because my bartender called me sick. I'm bartender,
Yeah.
you know. So I mean, I know how to do it. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Really?
I could barely stand people when they're not drunk. You know, seriously.
That's true,
I
yeah.
seem like a nice guy, but I'm
That's
not.
true. there
No,
they are.
I'd lose my patience with people, so it's just not fun to me. It's just not. Some people love it. God bless them. Let them do it. They make a lot of money doing it too. Our bartenders in that
Bless
six
you.
make
Yeah.
way more than I do.
Wow. Oh wow.
What?
None of these fucking laces. So I'm still trying to figure out what
Only
to
on
do.
Uncle Bill's weekend show will you hear
Mm,
somebody say, "Oh, these fucking laces."
right.
Yeah.
I made
Yeah,
bar
I'm
soap
missing one.
today.
Huh?
Wow. Did you drop it?
No, I just, you could take the old soap that's
Mhm.
down to like a little piece and you just shave it up and,
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen,
then you melt it down, you pour it in the mold and make
help,
another bar of soap.
helpful hint
Wow.
from Artemis Porimus.
Right.
Orbis. I don't use
I
bar
think
soap.
I was
what,
trying to think of something better, and I just said
Life hacks with Atticus
yeah,
Gordon.
Spartacus,
Life hack. Yeah.
so
Mhm.
Art's making his own tallow now.
king
Now
of the
he's reusing his soap and making new bars of soap.
king
Yep.
of
I
poverty,
think this
the
can pretty
king
much
of
say
poverty.
Art's a cheap bastard. Is what
Dude,
it
Nah.
comes down to.
Dude,
Nah.
there's
Hey,
your channel.
He's going for the
Google, you
Amish.
assholes.
Art, that's your new channel.
Yeah.
Poverty King.
Arts.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
Poverty King. Think
Yeah.
about
There
it.
you go.
And you
Arts
just
life hacks.
and you do life hacks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've taken bars of soap and they were kind of wet and a little squishy, and you had little bit, and I've taken them in between my palms of my hands and I've kind of made them into one. I've done that,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done
that.
that too.
you
Yeah.
know. And all the scum that came off, that's what I used at that moment in time because it's and then I had another bar
So I
of
don't
soap.
use bar soap. It's
I
gross.
do. Well,
I don't
do.
either anymore. Yeah.
No, I use liquid soap. I use Axe actually.
Oh,
Snake
I use,
peel.
I get liquid soap.
Snake
I don't know.
peel. I love that
just-
stuff.
I like Irish Spring. I just
nice.
Oh yeah.
I use
That's
Dove.
well, my little bar of soap were Irish Spring. So I've
Oh
got
wow.
no, I like the
green
smell.
and
But I like the smell. They
Yep.
used to claim that they were they were antiseptic, but they're not. They made them take that off the labels of many brands.
yeah.
A
Oh.
lot of the lever brands lost.
Irish
People don't understand-
Spring.
People don't understand all these brands. Most of them are owned by one company. Lever Brothers owns them and Ivory.
Philip's gonna be right back.
I was an Ivory guy forever, by the way, because the hype, that it was the purest soap. It's nothing but
99.9%, baby.
yeah.
Or whatever it is.
But here, the other thing too, and
I'll
it
be
floats. You know why
right
it floated? Because when they made the
All
bars,
right.
they injected air into the
Right.
formula, so
Right.
they melted so fast. They're the cheapest. Well, they should be. They don't have a lot of product there, But you know what though? I think I'm gonna go back to it because I got some reddening on the skin on my calves. and I
Oh
feel
no.
also
Let's see it.
I thought it was. It's not attractive. I thought it was. It's been going on for years, and I thought it was circulation, and they tested that, and it's my circulation and my valves are apparently
Motherfucker.
better than they should be. So, because my doctor looked disappointed that I wasn't an ill man, but the newest one, she thinks it's a reaction. So maybe switching soaps isn't a bad idea. What do you think?
Well, no. How long have you been using that soap?
Long time.
Then why would you suddenly have a reaction to it?
No, I've had this reaction. I've had this rash for years. I've had this redness for years. I said.
Oh,
that
you
in
just
there.
now.
I actually said that in between you, sorting your shoelaces.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be sorry. You got an important task at hand.
No. I'm just relacing my shoe
You don't want to string.
while
us
you're
along.
talking. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, I heard that was good.
String us along. Yeah, I like that.
That's not so bad.
I
Not
could-
so bad. Very
I
good,
could
Tovarish.
do this when I'm talking to you because I only
Quite
have to
good,
use
comrade.
half of my brain when I talk to you, so I don't.
Yeah.
That's
It's not
all I
necessary for me to pay full attention.
You can't handle full attention.
Yes.
Be
It's very
great-
good
be
for me to just do other things while I do this.
Be grateful.
Tovarish.
Blast you. Hi, Ray. And Mike.
Hey, Ray.
Head to the chopper.
Yes,
Oh, the big boys-
Tovarish.
big
Who
boys
watched
is drilling in.
Thunderbolts?
Huh?
Who watched Thunderbolts? The movie Thunderbolts? Lloyd did, right?
I got about halfway through it.
I'm not sure.
You don't like it? I thought it was okay.
How old is this
It
movie?
wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I
How
thought it
old
was
is-
going to be horrific.
How old is
I
this
thought it was
movie?
going to be like Snow White bad. You know what I mean? I made it through like 10 minutes of Snow White, and I was
Is
out.
this-
Crikey.
Yeah.
Can't be
Is
that
this a
bad.
new movie?
Yeah,
Nothing
Yeah,
that
it's a
bad.
Marvel
Yeah.
superhero movie called the Thunderbolts.
The new
And
the new Avengers, quote quote.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
Marvel movie. Oh my god,
Yes.
I don't know anything. Oh, I think I kind of saw an ad or two about
And
this.
I thought it was okay. You know what? The ending, people have shit all over the ending. I don't know. I found it kind of,
It's gotten fairly good reviews. IMDb has it at
it's
7.
kind of deep.
7.2.
Actually,
Yeah, yeah.
IMDb has them at 7.2 over 10. Rotten
Yeah, it's
Tomatoes, which is the critics, has it at 88%. I mean, that's actually really good.
I thought it was
and-
okay.
Yeah.
and
I really
Metacritic
did.
68, but I think that's
For whatever reason, I couldn't. I got about halfway through it, and I'm like, I think I fell asleep, and I thought, well, if I
Oh.
fell asleep, it didn't hold my attention. So
The beginning's a little slow because she's all talking about how sad she is, and she goes and visits her dad.
yeah,
and
yeah,
He's kind
yeah.
of a doofus, and
he is a doofus. Yeah,
he's a doofus. He plays all doofuses, basically. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's all he ever plays.
You know what hurts a movie like this? Being a Marvel fan, and this is just my opinion, is I'm sure it's a fine movie. I guarantee you, if I watched that movie, I would say I like that movie. I know I would. It's got action, adventure, attractive people, ugly people, whatever, good and bad, fighting, blah blah blah. I'm gonna enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a fun ride. So here's the thing, because you don't think too deeply into this shit. But here's the thing. You know, anybody that's criticized when it gets that high from the critics, and even by the general public, because even that was 62. It's because it was a good movie, and that people are carping because they don't. I don't think they like that tagline, "The New Adventures." They've gotten used to the Avengers that they've had all these years,
right. Yeah,
and right off the
yeah.
bat, they have a negative. You know, and they're comparing. You know, which
Well, that's
Yeah.
it too. Yeah.
you know, so you shouldn't even market it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, the gal.
Avenger wannabes, more people would like that because it elevates their Avengers. And then
Yeah.
it turns out to be a tongue-in-cheek joke when they turn out to be just as powerful as the Avenger. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways they're going to handle that, and I think they hurt themselves.
there's
But
one
it's
of my
according to
pals.
that, it did 382 million, so it didn't fail. So there is
No,
Yep.
I mean it's done well. I don't know what it was. I'll probably go back and watch it and end up watching it all the way through and enjoying it.
Oh wow.
Well, that's not that
it's like-
great. When you say it's done well, 320. That's not. They may have spent that much. You gotta get a. Oh, budget was 180. Okay, so they did all right.
Yeah.
They
They
did all
did
right,
okay.
but they didn't do Marvel all right. This
No.
was actually released by not
Use the
Marvel.
mold that I use.
It
Now,
was,
the old Avengers was
it
John.
was produced by
Wow.
Marvel and distributed by Walt Disney. So this is it actually worked. with them.
Well, Disney bought Marvel. That's why.
Yeah, Disney owns Marvel.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, Disney owns Marvel.
The new Avengers.
I thought it was Disney owned certain
Yeah,
Marvel characters. They were in
no,
company.
they own Marvel. They bought them all out completely.
Yeah.
Marvel owns certain Marvel characters.
Yeah,
They sold
Yeah.
off like the Fantastic Four, who finally
It's
just came back.
marvelous.
They sold off Spider-Man, who just
Spider-Man,
came back. Yep.
Yep.
They sold off the movie rights to Spider-Man. The Incredible Hulk was sold off.
Mm-hmm.
They,
Yep,
so they
and,
just got the movie rights back for the Incredible Hulk. So,
And
yeah.
that,
And
that's how you
Wolverine,
make soap.
they just
Wolverine,
got right back
yep.
to that too.
Wolverine, Deadpool just came back last year.
Mhm.
So, I thought it was okay. I mean, for real, it was okay. I mean,
Yeah.
if I was
I guess-
going to
I
the theater
guess
and I paid
they-
$50 to watch it with some bitch, no, I wouldn't be happy about it. It wasn't that good. But I saw it on my TV as part of my stupid Disney
Yeah.
Plus that I get for free anyway because of Verizon.
Yeah.
Fine. It was a decent movie.
Here's the funny thing about what we were just talking about. Disney apparently bought them a long fucking time ago, back in 2000.
Yeah, I know.
Back in 2009, but they were still they had competing studios. There was things going on between the two of them where Disney couldn't produce a movie that had a Marvel owned character. Even they may have owned Marvel, but they didn't own it 100%. Apparently, because
No.
I know this shit was
Spider-Man.
going on. Yeah, but now I guess they're probably blending a little better now.
And Venom. They didn't own Venom.
No,
And
Well,
Deadpool. There was a bunch of characters.
Yeah.
the X-Men. Yeah,
Gunfield.
X-Men.
Mhm.
X-Men.
They really
Well,
only
and it was the thing. There was movies that Marvel was producing from their studios, and then Disney was doing their thing. In fact, they were doing DC, weren't they? Don't they do DC as well?
No,
Who
no,
does DC? Because that was
no.
HBO Max
that started
owns
shitting the
DC.
bed.
Well, Time
Hey,
Warner
Joe.
owns DC,
Yeah, Time Warner.
Well, anyway, all right, they had opposing Marvel movies. Then I know that for a fact. And
but
the
not
ones
nothing to
that
do with
Disney,
DC.
the ones I know. I just said Marvel. But I know that there were movies that were put out that Disney put out.
Not Disney. You keep saying Disney. It was Sony and Marvel.
Disney doesn't put out movies?
Disney didn't put out Marvel movies until they bought Marvel. Marvel was their own entity until Disney
no,
bought them.
09, I know, but I'm
Star
telling you, there was
Wars is the same thing. Disney
there was
bought
a
Star
conflict
Lucasfilm.
between Disney, but between the parent company Disney and Marvel, and more than just Spider-Man. You know, it was
No,
'cause I
Sony
know-
owned Spider-Man.
right.
Sony.
Well, there was that.
Not Disney.
And let's see. Who owned Sony owns who owned the X-Men?
Sony.
Sony, okay. So those were all Sony, X-Men, or I mean Spider-Man, X-Men,
Fantastic Four.
Wolverine.
Yeah, Fantastic Four. Because Wolverine's one of the
Fantastic
X-Men, so they own the entire X-Men
all they really
mutant scenario.
owned at first, or they could distribute at first, was just the ones that were originally involved in the MCU, which would be the Avengers and those
Captain America.
Captain America
Yep.
and
Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah,
Yep.
and Thor.
Thor. Yep. They had
Yeah.
Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America was basically what they had.
Here's where it is. Spider-Man and the
Ghostbusters.
Hulk
Oh, Ghost Rider. I forgot about
Were
Ghost
pre-
Rider.
were previously owned by Sony and Paramount.
Yes.
Hulk
Yeah.
was owned by
Yeah.
Paramount, apparently, leading
Yeah.
to partnership deals or separate projects. And I'm telling you, there were projects that
Not Disney.
well, they may have had a project with Paramount. I don't know. I gotta see this. I gotta
Oh, hey, okay. If you can find that, then I'll admit that I was wrong. But
Okay,
to my
here we go.
knowledge,
But
Disney did not put out any Marvel movies until they bought Marvel. To my knowledge,
Yeah, but they were.
How
they
can
still
we
were,
prove that
Marvel
wrong
Studios
is
were
wrong?
still producing the movies. Disney wasn't actually making. They just owned them. You know,
as far as I know,
which
Disney
is
still doesn't
exactly
make the
Disney and
movies.
Paramount-
Which is what you're saying, huh?
Disney still doesn't make the Marvel movies. Marvel still makes their own movies. They're just owned by Disney. They're distributed by Disney. What do you think? Is that better?
No, they've been growing. They've become more involved.
Oh, cool.
That's better.
Is it
I
better?
think yellow would have been better.
Oh, yellow?
Yeah.
See, there's the ones that
Men
came
in
with,
Black, Sony.
and these are the ones I put on.
Oh, I like
think?
I like the big ones better.
I like the wider ones better, right?
Yeah,
Am
yeah.
I crazy?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got yellow tips. All right. I don't.
Oh, that's
They're too
what she
long
said.
though, so now I've got another problem. They're way too long. I got way too much
Now
lace
you make
left over.
big bows with them, then you double them.
Yeah, just wrap them around your
Yeah,
ankle.
there
They
you
go
go.
running up my leg like
Kind of
Like King Sam, yeah.
like Spartacus. Yeah.
Spartacus. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
I-
great.
Spartacus.
I am
I got
failed
Spartacus.
Soft.
I failed with the Hulk. There was a movie that was done that was not done through Marvel Studios, and it's Hulk 2003.
Yep. Ang Lee directed it.
Right.
Yeah.
It starred Eric Bana as
Yes.
right, but
And it had what's his
Marvel did-
name?
Marvel didn't
Daughter
do it.
was
Who did it though? Who did the movie?
who did the movie?
Yeah, who made the movie?
Marvel produced it for Sony.
No, it was Universal. Wait, Universal distributed the film. Hold on a minute.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. The very first Hulk
It's not
movie
about me right. I'm just reading
wasn't
shit off the
Sony.
screen. I
The
don't
very
know
first one wasn't Sony, was it?
You
That
know,
was
way more about-
Spider-Man was owned by Sony. You're right. The Incredible Hulk, because they spread their IP out because they were going bankrupt, is what happened.
Yeah,
Marvel
yeah.
was going bankrupt. So they sold a bunch of their properties because I forget who did the first Fantastic Four movie. I don't think that was Sony either. The one with Jessica Alba or whatever her name is.
Universal Pictures did the original Hulk, and then they distributed it. So anyway, so that's that one. So let's see. Fantastic. Well,
Fantastic Four, the first Fantastic Four movie, and then the Rise of the Silver Surfer. I can't remember who put out that movie. It feels like it was Sony, but now I'm kind of stuck on Sony, and that's where I'm making my mistake. I'm a little too Sony'd. Sony was Spider-Man for sure, but after that, I'm not sure.
Sony does own Spider-Man. They still do.
Yeah, they still do. Yeah.
And they produce the majority of Spider-Man content, including the Spider-Verse animated films, and standalone live-action series like Venom and Morbius. However, partnership
20th
with
Century Fox did the Fantastic Four.
Thank you. I was going to guess, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah, those were that was the 2005 and 2007. So.
Thank you, Lloyd. I wasn't sure. Like I said, I think I got a little too Sony'd out, too focused on Sony. I got too focused on Sony.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just way too big.
So who's watching Tony and
Yeah,
Ziva?
not to you, she didn't.
Haven't started
yet. I've been waiting. I love it when people say that. That's what she said. Well, yeah, not to you. Bucko.
Well, you know what you just did? I mean, that's what she said is actually worn out. People hardly ever say it anymore because it's a bit worn out. Every once in a while, because you don't hear it very often, it still brings a chuckle. You know, when it's used properly. What you just did was revived. That's what she said. Just by adding that little tag at the end of it, it's that much funnier. And it's going to start all fucking over again. And we're going to hear that for the next 15 to 18 years. Thank you.
Yeah.
Not to you.
The Not To You movement started right here. On
The Not To You. You know what she said. Yeah, not to you, she didn't. Hey, you know what? Art's right. I could just double tie him.
Yeah.
It's the Bill shoe show. It's so funny.
Well, because they're too long. That's what I did was double knot them. Double loop.
That's way too much loop.
Yeah. Well, sometimes with boots, obviously you go around the back of your heel.
Not yet, but it's on my playlist.
I started watching last week.
Still,
is it any good?
You wrap your ankle one time and then bring it in the front.
I'll get in there sooner or later.
It's another one of those I just
like long
didn't get
shoelaces
into.
on a high back shoe are just fine. You know what I mean? Because that's what you can do.
What's that, Mark? You all right?
I'm just saying. Going on movies, I watched the new Naked Gun film today.
Is it any good?
It's pretty much in the same vein as all the other Naked Gun films, but he's just not Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, it's not Leslie Nielsen.
I haven't seen it either.
I haven't seen it, but I wouldn't mind watching it just to see how Liam
I know,
Neeson
but
goes
he's
with
been a tough guy.
Yeah.
In every movie we've ever seen him in.
Yeah.
Hey, Leslie Nielsen was a tough guy.
It is a NCIS.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. What, in the
Michael?
60s, the 50s? I mean, a long effing time, early 70s?
Well, he was
saying.
he was in
The
Forbidden
difference is
Planet.
the number of decades this guy's
in the
played a tough guy.
mid-60s, so-
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Please continue.
Okay.
No, there's a difference.
Leslie Nielsen had 100 roles before Naked Gun, I bet you. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody? Right? Yeah.
He's all over the place. Yeah.
He's in a bunch of war movies.
I was in
He's supposed to.
Airplane
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Well, that was.
or Flying High, depending on
don't-
wherever you are in the
Don't
world.
call me Shirley. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surely you can't be
No,
serious.
yeah.
I am serious.
Don't call me
Don't
Shirley.
See, that's kind of a timeless joke. You know what I mean?
I speak Ebonics. I can translate for you.
That was told a long time ago, and it's still funny. But even those movies, did you actually laugh through that whole movie?
I know
If you watch
jive.
it now, it's got.
I
its
speak jive.
moments.
Yeah, I speak
Yeah.
jive.
That was it. I speak
Yeah,
jive.
jive.
Jive turkey. That was what That was Marion.
He's in hospital.
That was the
What
mother
is it?
for Happy
A
Days,
big
by the way.
building
That
with
was
patients.
Marion. What?
One of the funniest when the blow autopilot was smoking a cigarette after.
He got blown by the blow up doll. Oh no, by the stewardess. By the stewardess. And the autopilot was a blow up doll. That's my bad.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. And that guy, he kept thinking about his past in the what is it, the something corps, job corps, or the Peace Corps, or whatever the hell he was in. Yeah. I taught him how to play basketball. There's a bunch of black people dunking on him and stuff. A bunch of Africans. It was pretty funny. I thought we could use that kind of humor.
I've seen YouTube outtakes from the new one, and he seems funny, but you're right. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Not
as
Leslie
everything
Nielsen.
else. Those movies, I think, were popular because of him. You know, because
You think so?
It's slapstick humor. Come on, it is. It's
Right.
silly slapstick.
Well, Naked Gun was taken off
all
of
those
Toy
things you just
Story.
named that he wasn't in. That's cool. But I
Yeah,
barely
Toy
remember
Story.
those. All the things that are famous are the lines that came out of his mouth. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that's fair.
I think it.
Yes,
How about what's his
Dave,
name? Peter
yes.
Sellers as Inspector Clouseau.
Yeah.
Lizzo.
Yeah.
That although I'm not a
Pink
fan of the Pink
Panther.
Panther
Yeah.
movies, I think it's
Yeah.
dumb slapstick. I think it's French slapstick humor. But whatever,
Yeah.
it's loved. It's beloved. It's been beloved for decades and decades.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna like criticize it. It's not.
Who
from-
took that over? Who took that over? I forget.
There was that became
Oh.
Steve Martin for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Martin.
Yeah.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
Steve Martin. Yeah. They've remade
That was a
everything,
priceless
baby.
study, but
It wasn't- it
Name
wasn't-
me a
it
movie
wasn't
they haven't
any funnier-
remade.
And I liked Steve Martin, and it wasn't any funnier to me. I just didn't find it. I find it aggravating.
Yeah.
When I want to slap the funny guy in the movie, it makes me hate the whole movie.
Yeah.
You know, like Ben Stiller movies. There's so many movies by him. I just want to say, be a fucking man already. You're really irritating me. You know what I mean? You know, and it just, and he's the hero of the movie. You know, like the Fockers, for example.
Yeah,
He
meet the
was such a
Fockers.
bitch.
Come on.
Yeah.
The Twig and Berry scene where he's in the bathroom and he zips his nuts up in
Yeah.
the zipper.
Oh,
my
that's
effing
what
God,
about
that was
Mary?
hilarious.
That was
I'm
what
talking
about
about,
Mary?
the role he played,
Oh.
not the movie itself. It had
Oh, that was something about Mary. You're right, not the Fockers.
Yeah.
No, is he sure it's not Meet the Fockers? It's something
No.
about Mary?
Robert De Niro
Okay.
was Meet the Fockers.
What
It
about-
was-
Yeah.
yeah.
My bad.
I have
I
nipples
conflated
teeth.
the two,
I have
didn't I?
nipples teeth. Can you milk me? You know, it's stupid shit.
You got you got some hair gel on your
Yeah.
hair.
Look, I borrowed some.
It's on his ear.
How did you get so
Yeah,
light
Barney
and fluffy?
Stinson.
By the way, is what I want to know because that's creative. He had to be using some kind of gel,
Yeah.
some kind of lubricant went on there.
Yeah. And don't flush the toilet. Remember that? Because the cat uses the toilet and the toilet will run and the septic tank will overflow.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's
I don't
when they were
think I've
going to have
actually
the
watched-
wedding out back.
I don't think I've actually
Yeah.
watched that movie.
Yeah.
I think everything.
Which one?
related- I think something about Mary. Everything.
Oh,
relating
something about
to you-
Mary?
Yeah, everything I'm relating to from that movie has been from YouTube outtakes. You know, little
Hmm.
what can they call it? Shorts. Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all I know about that movie, and it looks stupid. I just say it just looks stupid.
Hmm.
It just, Dumb and Dumber is stupid, but it's fucking hysterical. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I wouldn't enjoy it, but Dumb and Dumber
Well, why I
is
pulled
such
you
a
over.
stupid concept, and it's just hysterical because of the two guys, because of first of all their chemistry.
Yeah.
One buffers the other one a little bit, but that doesn't make him any less funny. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's just good. If it was all Jim Carrey all the time, I halfway through I'd stop watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not really a fan of Jim Carrey.
Oh no, he could be very funny, and I'm not either. But he can be
Yeah.
very funny though.
Yeah.
But if it's all him, it just wears thin after a while. So
Hey,
the two of them
Showtime.
together are pretty
Success.
pretty
Yeah, like Me, Myself, and Irene. That
That
was
was
Yeah.
good, actually.
I like that
was
movie.
pretty good.
You did? I didn't like the cable guy.
I hate that movie. I hate the Cable Guy. I wanted to kill him. That's what I was talking about earlier. I wanted to kill the main character through the whole movie. Through the whole movie, both of them actually, and because the other one's a puss, but it just made my blood boil, and I don't know why I
Wow.
react that way.
What a strong reaction.
Yeah, I just
Don't go to the
God,
movies with Bill.
I can't enjoy a movie where you want to.
You might not make it
All
home.
right, maybe not. Let's dial it back. Let's dial it
Hey,
back.
hey, Bill, Cable Guy.
Cable
So
Guy.
dial it back. I mean, I should have said punch in the face. All right, if you spend the whole movie wanting to
agree with
punch,
that,
because I really don't want to kill anybody. Really, you're wanting to punch the guy in the face the whole movie, and that's what's supposed to be funny. I don't like that kind of humor. And Ben Stiller does that kind of humor, by the way. And it's and not that these guys aren't funny guys, not talented, because of course they are. They're very successful human beings. I just don't personally like that kind of humor because I don't want to hate the guy that you see the most on the fucking movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just,
Some people didn't like Seinfeld.
I wanna be on his
Everybody
side
doesn't
a
like
little bit.
everything.
No,
Some people didn't like Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Some people didn't like Seinfeld. You know,
There was things about
Yeah.
these people that would really irritate the shit out of you, but but their characters that they played between each other, and they were not bad people. You know what I mean? You got to know them, even if you weren't crazy.
oh,
about it.
Seinfeld?
Yeah.
What's the guy that slid in all the time? Jerry. That guy.
Oh, that's Michael Richards.
Michael
Yeah,
Richards.
yeah. Kramer. Yeah, that dude was a
Right,
cock.
Kramer.
He was always on one. He was always trying to scam something, and then the guy, the mailman dude. That dude was a horrible person.
Hey,
What do you
Newman.
mean?
But these are
And
composites. of
Newman?
people-
Yeah.
The composites of
And
people we met.
Costanza? That guy too.
Who?
Costanza. George
know.
Costanza was an asshole.
But you didn't have
And
friends
that
like that?
chick, Julie Dreyfus, she was
Yeah.
a little conniving bitch.
You're
What are you talking
lying.
about? The only one that was decent was Jerry,
Yeah.
really, and quite frankly, he, half the time he was just trying to figure out how to get laid, right? Wasn't that like half the show?
Yeah.
Like get some girl in
I
bed.
feel a connection there. There's nothing wrong with that. He wasn't married. He wasn't married. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
that's normal to me as a young guy.
Yeah, sure.
Especially a young guy who's a performer on stage. I'm sure stuff like that becomes available to
He
him.
leveraged
Way
his
more-
fame to
Way
get
more
laid.
than they did in that series.
know.
Shit. People will lay upon you for less than that.
I'm kidding. I don't care. I've seen some Jerry Seinfelds I thought were funny. Like the one about the soup guy, that one was funny. I thought that was hilarious.
Soup Nazi.
Yeah, soup Nazi.
Yeah, the soup Nazi. Yeah.
And when he got the plate, ass man plate or whatever, I thought that
Here's
was
the
pretty
thing.
funny.
Lon, and I don't want to mislead you.
Ugly
I've
baby.
probably seen 8 or 10 Seinfeld episodes out of all those years. So I'm
Yeah,
not
me
some
too. I've seen like
Seinfeld
10 or 20.
fanatic,
Yeah.
but I've seen some, and it made me laugh. I thought they were funny.
What
They
about
weren't
when
material
you saved
But
the
I, don't know,
whale?
I just meant overall you got to feel. They didn't mean ill will to anybody.
with the
They were just
dog.
selfish. They were selfish and petty.
Kramer hit the golf ball and landed in the blowhole.
Yeah.
Timeless? Is that a timeless?
Mhm.
Cool cat. You loved Cable Guy.
And he goes,
You like
"Oh,
abuse, man.
boy."
Well, some people like some things and some people don't, man. It's just that simple.
Maybe it was him rubbing his nipples up against the screen saying Billy.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
that's
wow.
why. Maybe it's psychological. That's why I don't like that.
That'd be a turn off. for me.
I mean, come on. But by the way, that scene was totally unnecessary, and I didn't even think it was funny. Did you think it was funny? Art probably did, because that's the kind of humor Art likes.
Yeah,
About,
I like that perverted humor.
Ace Ventura. Pet
I thought
detective.
it was funny.
That's
I thought
actually
it was funny.
No, that's
Yeah, it's probably one
lighthearted
of his
funny.
best.
I
Yeah.
like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me
Or-
ask you a question.
What about Bruce Almighty?
It's okay. It was
When he made her tits all big, I thought that was hilarious. But
it was okay. What was the one where he was the lawyer that couldn't lie? That was pretty.
Oh,
liar,
liar, liar.
liar.
Liar, liar.
Liar,
Yeah,
liar.
that was
Oh,
pretty
come
good.
on.
Come on.
Oh, come on. That was hilarious.
Mhm.
That was,
What's
he was in court.
What's her name? She plays poker. She plays poker.
Oh, Jennifer
now.
Tillis? No, Jennifer Tilly? No, is that her
Yeah.
name? Something like that?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to think she was hot. I ain't gonna lie. I used to think she was pretty hot.
Well, you know,
She was in a Chucky. She's in one of the Chucky movies.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, she was in like 3
Was
of
she?
them, wasn't she, Lon?
Was she actually in the movie, or is she
I
just
think
a
she was
doll
in
in one or two of them?
One or two of them.
Was she
Was she in the
actually
movie, or was she just a doll?
She's physically in at least
But she's
one of
a
the
hell of
movies,
a-
yeah.
Right.
Because they show her
She's a
they
hell
show
of a
her
poker
pre-doll,
player.
you know, before she was a doll. So yeah, you know who she is. She does actually show up.
Yeah, yeah.
She had a sister, didn't she?
Yes, it feels like
I
it.
think she passed. I think
I thought she had a sister that was an actress too. I
Maybe.
don't know.
Look it up.
she was married to a
I
billionaire.
thought she did. I could be wrong.
You could be.
So now she's a billionaire? That's how it works, isn't it?
She is. Well, basically, yeah.
She was married to a
mean,
billionaire.
She was married to a billionaire, but now she's a hell of a poker player.
All right, they
That's
got
for
Meg
damn sure.
Tilly, who's her younger sister, but I don't think that's
Meg Tilly. That's it.
and Rebecca
Yeah.
Tilly. So no, I don't know these women. There's Rebecca Tilly and Meg Tilly.
Mhm.
Rebecca.
I don't know, but
Oh, the other again.
yeah, I thought she was pretty hot back in the day. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Big boobs, I guess. So that's the only explanation I
Yeah,
have.
that'll get you.
Yeah, that's the only explanation I have. I ain't
You
gonna
never
lie.
looked at her eyes.
Maybe it is Meg Tilly. Meg Tilly was
You never
actually an
looked at
actress.
her eyes, did you?
Meg
Lon?
Tilly actually performed.
Yeah.
Because they're showing her in movie. They're showing them in a movie over here. So
Cool.
maybe it was her. I don't know.
Yeah, that was Jennifer Tilly that was in. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she has
It
a
was,
sister named Meg Tilly, apparently.
Justin
Meg Tilly's
Bieber
place.
was the little boy.
Oh, Meg Tilly's got an Academy Award.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. For what movie?
I don't know.
Oh, you looked at. I thought it.
I
would
know. I
tell
just
you.
got the Meg Tilly's information just now.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
She
there
was in
goes
The Big
Mark.
Chill, Psycho 2, Masquerade, Agnes of God. I think
Well,
these are the
Mark.
sisters I was talking about. She was in a lot of friggin' movies. Body
Yeah, yeah.
Snatchers.
Yeah.
This one
Yeah.
looked
Meg
like,
Tilly
She's
is
in
pretty
the Bride of
famous, I
Chucky
think.
also.
yeah, I
Mhm.
think
I can't think of anything she was in
I
either.
think the other one, Jennifer, is too, but I think she's more TV. I think. I could be wrong.
Mhm.
Oh, Jennifer Tilly was also in Monsters Inc.
Oh yeah.
as
Oh
a
no, her
voice.
voice is used in. She's used a lot. She's got that little,
Sultry voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
She was in Simpsons. She's in Family Guy.
I was just gonna say,
Bride of
Family
Chucky.
Guy isn't she? Shut up, Meg.
Yeah,
Is
I
she
believe
what?
so.
Meg in Family Guy.
No.
No, that's the
No,
chick that was
no.
in
No.
Europa, not Europa.
That's what's his, oh my god, that's she sells bourbon. She sells
yeah, she's a
Jim Beam.
fucking she's Czechoslovakian or something like that.
Ukrainian.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Mila
Mia
Kunis.
Kunis.
Mila Kunis.
Mia
Yeah,
Kunis.
yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from that 70s show.
Here's something
Yeah.
interesting. Meg Tilly
Also in Ted.
was born Margaret Elizabeth Chan.
Oh wow,
Apparently,
Chad.
she's part Chinese. Her father was
Wow.
Chinese American. How about
Oh
that?
wow, sweet.
Her mother was of Irish.
She has
and-
slitty eyes.
well, yeah, she was pretty. Irish and Finnish descent as well on the mother's side.
Oh wow, she didn't
Yeah,
miss
I like-
anything.
I
Throw a
like
little
it.
black in there and she'd be all set.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I like that mix.
I like her.
And she's still
What do
with
you think,
it.
Art?
She's only 65.
Nice.
She's still around.
Because it got the silver stripe. So
Ah, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
that looks
yeah.
good on.
does it?
Oh, yeah,
I think they're
yeah.
almost too wide for these, don't you think?
Yeah, I just seen young
Yeah,
pictures of
it
her.
might
She's
be a tad
definitely
bit.
Yeah, it kind of covers
Yeah.
up everything.
Yeah.
one of the sisters I was thinking of because
Covers up the whole
I saw
tongue.
more pictures
Giggity.
of her. It's definitely her.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Not to you.
Yeah.
Not to you. She didn't.
Okay, so you want to know what she got? She Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actress, Psycho 2. She was nominated.
Ah,
Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actress Motion Picture, and the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. She won the Golden Globe. She was nominated for the Oscar, and that was for Agnes of God. She was nominated for Fangoria Chainsaw. The fuck is that? Fangoria Chainsaw Award for Best Supporting Actress in Body Snatch.
oh, it's a slasher. It's a slasher award.
Yeah, she was nominated.
Fangoria was a magazine I used to get when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it always covered all the horror movies.
She got
The
a
horror movies and
lot.
stuff.
Here we go for this one movie, Bomb Girls, BOMB, Bomb Girls, and she got the Golden Nymph Award for Outstanding Actress. I'm sorry, nominated. The Leo Award for Best Lead Performance by a Female in a Dramatic Series, won. There's 2 ones and only one thing. That's weird. Canadian Screen Award for Best Actress in Continuing Leading Dramatic Role, 1. Nominated for Golden Nymph Actor Award for Outstanding Performance Female, all nominated in Canadian. That's all for one movie. That's pretty good. And
It must have been a really good movie.
Well, where was this? I don't see an Academy Award that you won. The Golden Globe.
Maybe you misread it.
The Golden Globe is the highest award I see here, actually.
Oh, are you looking at Wikipedia?
Yeah,
Yeah, who knows? Then, you know.
that's true. That's a good point. But yeah, she made some. She did all right for herself.
Her Jennifer Tilly's net worth is $40 million.
Huh.
How about Meg?
So she must have had a prenup. Like in Liar Liar.
No,
Like
I
in
think
Liar Liar.
she married an older.
I
She married an older guy, and he passed
Right, but he
away.
was a billionaire, right?
But she was only 17.
Right.
Yeah, see? You couldn't enter into a contract.
She was a-
Yeah. That's where I was going with
There you
that.
go, Bill.
Yep. No, I know. I caught it right away.
Yeah. Bill, you're always
I-
on top
I
of stuff,
actually-
buddy.
No. I've been recently been bombarded. I don't know why. I don't know why YouTube does what it does. But all of a sudden, the shorts I hit just go through a streak of shit like that, and it's been going through a streak of that for some reason. That movie. So I've just had that refresh.
Liar?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Wow.
I've had it. I never searched for that guy, for what's his face. I have no idea. Maybe I do watch comedy movies, so I don't know, but I don't know why it's been doing that. But it'll do a little streak, all of a sudden that's what you get to see for a period of time. And I guess it depends on how long you actually sit there and watch it.
That's when you use your burner account.
Yeah, you clear your history. You clear your browser history.
The outtakes from these movies are funny. They're showing you the best parts of the fucking movie. Why even bother watching it? They keep showing the scene where he wins the case. Which is the whole movie is based on this. So, but it's a funny scene. Don't get me wrong.
About the redneck videos, like redneck Star Trek or redneck Star Wars,
The
or
ones you were sending me, yeah, they seem pretty funny.
Yeah, they
they're
are.
pretty funny.
yeah.
They're well
Actually,
done,
I
and
found
they're
this
well done.
redneck
Are they
Star
girls
Trek one
smoking?
in
Is
the
that all
dark.
AI? Or are they real people?
No, it's gotta be AI.
It's AI.
It doesn't got to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
anything. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, stop
Yeah.
it.
Voyager, redneck Voyager. Boy, that Captain Janeway looks pretty fucking hot. Yeah. Mhm.
I'm glad
Well,
you
we
think-
know
I'm
it's
glad
AI
you think
then.
so. I'm glad that this
Yeah.
makes you happy
Yeah.
to speak about Captain
Makes me
Janeway
happy.
in such a grotesque manner.
Disrespectful way.
Yeah, just
You
How
misogynist.
dare you
shit.
disrespect
yeah.
a captain of Starfleet, you?
How dare you say things that I don't agree with?
How dare you?
Yeah.
How
You know
dare
damn well he
you?
wouldn't say that about the actress who played her.
Mhm.
Was it Catherine Mulder or whatever the hell her name was?
Oh, Diana Mulder. Yeah.
Mulgrew,
Yes,
Mulgrew,
whatever. Yeah,
Mulgrew.
she was such a
I
She was
never
such
liked
a
her character.
whiner.
I've never liked her character, and I still don't.
Yeah.
I never. That's one series of theirs I didn't watch.
And it's not
I
because
caught a couple of them.
female
Series.
captain or anything like that. I've loved many of the strong female characters on
Yeah.
all the series. Nothing to do
Were you
with it.
like who?
She was just trying to
Like who?
She seemed like a small woman trying to act like a man.
Tasha,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? She couldn't just be a woman and be the captain. She had to act like a man and say what her do and talk like
Well,
a
what
tough
about
guy and all
what
this
about
shit.
Seven
And
of Nine then?
it just didn't carry. Love Seven of Nine.
Growl.
Her
Yeah, there's
character.
a
She was hot, but I
there's a
got over.
strong
You get over that.
female character.
Yeah,
So many episodes of her with a skin tight leotard. You kind of get over it after a while.
Yeah.
The cat suit.
You
and
do.
Denise Crosby wasn't too bad in her day.
Oh,
But she was. I liked her. I liked the character she played in that show.
Yeah.
You know, I like the story arch. and what happened and this and that. I like that. Then they destroyed her in the Picard series. Yeah,
And there's
because
Oh, they killed her?
they had to
She's
make
dead?
No.
they had to make her gay. You know.
Oh, she's
Oh.
gay.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I gave her a
Yeah.
girlfriend.
not
So
that
she's
there's anything
Scissors
wrong
of
with that.
Nine. She's
I mean,
Scissors of
I don't
Nine
care if
now.
people are gay,
Yeah.
but why did you change the character? She supposedly was in love with Chakotay, and he died
Yeah.
on the voyage back, and all this stuff. So I guess maybe she's bi. Everybody's bi in the future. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I guess that's the message. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It does- and
She's
really,
Scissors of Nine.
you know what? Really, in the overall mystery of the universe, it doesn't matter. I don't give. I
Doesn't matter
don't
to
give a
me.
shit. Artie, I don't care if you want to snuggle up to Philip all day. I don't care.
Aw,
Yeah.
Philip and Artie sitting in a tree.
Making a lawn sandwich.
Yeah. That's
T-U-T-F-U-C-K-I-N-G.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
You dog.
If you're a happy human being and everybody's safe and happy and warm, I do not care.
Well,
Don't care.
I'm so happy for you, Art. I
yeah.
didn't know about you and Philip. Wow.
Yeah. I wonder
Wow.
how does Philip's wife fit into that conversation?
Well, with a
Oh,
little lube,
wherever,
this
you know.
lubricant, and whatever. No, I'm only kidding.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's stay together
Philip's
for the
wife, I hope
kids.
I'm sorry, honey. I hope she can't hear this crap that's coming out of
Yeah.
her mouth.
Now,
He's calling her on the.
that's
Huh?
that's really rude when I'm on the phone.
Yeah, that's what made it so funny.
Why answer the phone while you're on a stream and not
we
mute
don't mind
it?
you being on the phone. Turn it up. Put it on speaker so we can, Philip, put it on speaker so we can hear it at least.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it's probably costing you $3 a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a
999
work
call or whatever.
No, 976. Yeah.
Oh, of course, you know, Artie.
No,
They've been around since the
I wouldn't
80s.
have known that number in a million years. Art, bang. No, 976, asshole.
Yeah. That was the thing back
And
in
it's
the
$4.99 a
90s.
minute. What's wrong
Back
with
in the 80s, all the comedians talked about that. Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah,
yeah, I
99.
never forget when I got a $300 phone bill because my kids had been calling that,
Yeah,
one
okay.
900.
Yeah, okay, Grandpa. We believe that story. Okay.
No, they were,
All right.
man. I just
No, you talked yourself into believing it.
I
You
didn't
told
have
that
to
lie
pay it.
so often.
It turned out I wasn't the only parent calling to raise hell about it. Apparently, a bunch of them were. And
Yeah.
like, I looked at the number. And I thought, what the hell is this? And
Well, somebody
Yeah.
gave them your credit card number, and these people
oh,
aren't
this
ma-
is when
these people
this is
aren't
when
magic.
They charge it to your phone.
They
Yeah.
just charge it to your
Oh,
phone.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yep.
you could fight that, yeah, because he's underage. That kid can't enter into a contract. Like that's a contract, and he can't enter into it. He's underage. So
Well, that's a good
Yeah,
way to get out of paying it, even if you were the one that called.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You call in and say, "Hey,
You know
man,
what?
my kid made this call."
yeah, or have the kid make the call. Just put some ear pods in first, so he can't even actually hear anything, and just have him make the calls. That's all.
How about the Mini 5?
How
Yeah,
about
about the Mini
I
5.
tell you, that's the first drone that you spoke that anybody's talked about that I actually would have any kind of interest in.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, I think that's based on what you've been saying. That's pretty because that's all I've heard is what you said. I haven't looked it up.
Right.
I haven't done any research, but
This
based
is a
on
drone enthusiast, Bill.
what little you said was enough. Shut up. I'm busy. Anyway,
I'm too busy for
I'm busy.
drones.
I know. I will. I'll spend the time tomorrow. I'm off. I'm off tomorrow. Finally, have a day
You're going
off.
to your dad's though.
That girl, that manager came back tonight. Thank God.
Oh, the cat
Yeah, I'm going-
came
Yeah.
back.
So what am I doing? I'm going to my dad's. So I'm going to spend the day on the road. But that's all right.
That's nice.
That's all right. It's
On
gonna
your
be-
scoot.
Yeah, it's
Gotta
supposed
be
to rain. but
scooting boogie?
It might rain, but only at like 3:00. And there's no way I'm going to be heading out or coming back at 3:00. I'll be there. You know what I mean? So
Right.
so that doesn't matter. So which is cool, and it seems like it's a little. No, it's not cool out by any stretch, but it's a little more. It's way better.
Yeah.
We're
more temperate.
We're heading into that really nice riding part of the year in Florida. Which goes on for a while, and it has its moments where, oh, like anywhere else, oh, it's too hot or it's raining too much, whatever. I mean, hurricanes kind of wreck your bike, right?
Yeah.
So I've heard.
Try not to bike in a hurricane.
Oh, speaking of hurricanes, did you guys get one this year?
No.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And I bought a V8.
This season just started a little while ago.
No, it started back in May. It's the beginning of
hurricane season in Florida.
It ends in November, December. So we're almost to the end of
Is it that long? I mean, it's because I haven't. Well, we personally haven't gotten hit. Not even a tropical storm. Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be one of the worst years ever. We hear that every freaking year.
Yeah.
You have no idea whether they're gonna hit us or not. They could miss us and hit Johnny Drone Flyer, or they can miss us by a lot and hit hit Chris in Texas. You know what I mean? I mean that's
North Carolina.
A lot of that's happened.
Yeah.
But that's just.
I know Bermuda's been getting some.
Well, I think DeSantis is paying whoever's making the storms.
That's all that hot air coming out of
the
Bermuda.
all about money. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You guys are funny.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what I'm trying to find right now.
Hurricane season in Florida.
What?
Yeah. Hurricane season in Florida.
Season in Florida.
Oh, thank you. I lost track.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
So
look, dude, I'm recovering. It's been hurricane, but I feel good. Season, and I'm with my friends.
Florida. Hanging out.
Okay. It runs from June 10th to November 30th.
Okay.
So
there you have it.
We have quite a ways to go.
Yeah, you got about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So if one comes before June the 10th, it's not classed as a hurricane.
No, it's a hurricane.
No, it's not 6 weeks. Art, where'd you get that?
All right, it's
10. I'd say.
It's more like add another 4 or 5 to that.
Yeah.
Wanker.
Yeah, half of September, the whole of October, and the whole of November.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The most active is usually mid-August through late October. So the fact that we've gone through, I mean, we're in the middle of September. I mean, that's.
Do you remember?
It's a good sign.
21st day of September.
6 months. The official Atlantic hurricane season lasts for 6 months. How lazy is that? You know what I mean? Because how many really happened way at the beginning and way at the end? Very few.
Yeah, but if they do it all, I mean,
but they don't want. I'm just saying, what's the percentage of ones that happen way late in the season? I mean, really, if you want to be really safe, it's always hurricane season. Always.
Yeah. We don't want to be wrong, for God's sakes.
No, that's point. That some things you don't care if you're wrong. You know what I mean? Oh, I think I took the trash out. No, you're wrong. Okay, that sucks, but there'll be twice as much trash next week. I think I wiped myself out. Whatever, whatever it is, it's okay to be wrong sometimes. The world's not going to end, but not in that case.
But then again, it might.
But it might. But it might not. Let's glass half full this, okay?
Here's one for you. I think I mentioned this like last week or so. I used to work for U-Haul when I was in school, and I always was amazed. Some little white girl will pull up in a Honda Civic and drive away with a 24-foot truck, right? And it always blew my mind, you know what I mean? And I watched it play out this morning. I'm like looking out my window. I heard a bunch of banging and whatever. Somebody was moving out, that 24-foot U-Haul. And they decided for some reason, because they were on the other side of the parking lot, to just go ahead and go all the way around. Apparently, they didn't want to back up. So they went all the way around, and sure enough, hit somebody's car. And drove away, too, and just kept driving. Yeah. I'm just like, it just played right out. You know what I mean?
It's 24 that's legal with a Class C, or is it 28?
Well, it's 20. Yeah, I think you got to have a license once you get past 24. Because as far as 24, all you need is a regular old driver's license, son.
Well, no, Class C,
Yeah.
Class C goes up to a certain, and that's the biggest that you could
A
rent
half
a
ton.
Right.
Yeah.
U-Haul for. And I don't know if
Poundage.
is it,
Yeah,
it might be-
24,000. I believe it's all about weight.
no,
It's
the
not
weight.
about length.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
weight is part of it too. But there's definitely a length
on ours it's
because there's no weight to the friggin' thing when it's empty. Okay, so there's definitely a length component of this and being able to drive it. And honestly, I mean, it would kill the industry, but they should require somebody's like take if they've never driven one over something over 18 or 20 feet
Mhm.
or 8 or even 18. And 24 shouldn't be that bad. Let me see. Is it 24 that's the longest? Because think about it. You know, my
It's the
dad's
longest a U-Haul puts out.
that Galaxy is like 18
And that's probably
feet
why.
long, and it's not even that was almost considered a mid-size back then. So, you
our
know,
motorhome's 23
it's
feet.
something 6 feet longer shouldn't be that difficult. You know what I'm saying? And it's a straight. It's not like you're learning how to back up a trailer. Negotiating like a tractor trailer. I mean, I drove tractor trailer. That takes some getting used to, backing into
Mhm.
spots and shit. Let me tell you.
I have a chauffeur's license. In Michigan, you have to have a chauffeur's license to drive any vehicle with a company logo on it,
Okay.
Okay.
no matter how big or small.
That's
Yeah, and in
interesting.
Michigan, you're required to have a CDL on anything over 26,000 pounds.
Yeah,
26,000.
because
Yeah,
our
Yeah,
trucks are up to
that's it.
24,000.
right.
Yeah.
But and I think I should know that. I should have known that because I said it's part of the test. But uh, and then you got B, and then you got A. You know.
Yeah.
Uh,
26,000 pounds is generally for a Class A motorhome. Uh,
Ours,
it's the weight limit that
no,
required.
there's way, but I'm telling you, I know
He
there's
thinks there's a length component, and he might be right. I don't
no,
know.
I know there is. I'm sure there is
Yeah.
actually.
That's
Okay.
probably why
be
U-Haul
wrong.
stops at 24 to rent a truck. That's why they probably pick 24 foot
Right.
for a reason.
No matter
Mike
what the
says it's-
states are,
yeah.
they'd want to
Mine
do
says
whatever
26
the
foot, so.
minimum
Lloyd, I don't
state.
think 26,000. Is it 2,600?
No.
No, 26,000.
26,000.
A car weighs more than 2,600. My car weighs 4,000 pounds.
Yeah.
1,000. That's 20.
26,000 pounds. We're
26.
talking about one of them big
Yeah, that's
bus
20.
size motorhomes.
Well, it says in Alabama, while non-vehicle specific limits are around 40 to 57
Yeah.
feet
Okay.
for CDLs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to be really
15
long before you have to get a
states require-
CDL based on length.
Our limit is 3,500.
All right.
If it's over 3,500, you need a different license.
Wow.
Well, hell,
There's
England.
my pickup truck's probably
there is no
4,000.
federal
My car is over 4,000.
there's no federal restriction by length is what I'm looking at here.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but I wasn't sure.
But even gross vehicle weight's going to limit the length because if you're doing a large
Right.
van which is empty, it doesn't weigh anywhere near that.
Yeah.
And you're filling it up and it's too long, you're gonna easily put it above the 26,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's a restriction. But what is the longest? Let's find out the longest. I could have sworn, but well, whatever. 24 is not that hard to run. And if you've ever driven a pickup truck with a full, with back seats and a full, and a full bed.
It's the bed,
you're
though.
over
The bed
20
is
feet.
24 feet. The rest of the truck makes it out to be probably
But
32 or 33 feet. It doesn't include the cab or the nose of the truck. The bed is 24 feet.
I pull
Sure.
with
Gross
my
weight.
F-150. I pull a 24-foot fifth wheel behind me
Mhm.
on a regular license. So that's
Mhm.
like 30.
Yeah. Again, I guess it's the rating of
Yeah.
It's all about weight.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
we had to.
I
Go
could have
ahead.
sworn length had something to do with it. I know there's a maximum length to a commercial box truck that you can run.
Yeah, they run double boxes around here.
38. Well, no, they do splits, and
Yeah.
that's how you get around that. As long as your weight limit isn't above a certain amount, and they have
Oh,
different,
I see.
Mhm.
I was driving a 100-foot crane truck and I had to have a CDL for it. and it really didn't matter about the weight of the truck. It was more of the fact of it was a crane truck.
Yeah, that's a different. Yeah.
Of course, yeah, you have
Well,
to have a commercial license for that. You're making your living doing it.
yeah,
I mean,
commercial
that's
truck.
really the deciding factor most of the time when they require you need a commercial license for that. Well, even with droning, it's all about you're making a living doing it, allegedly, or
Right.
trying
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
that's why
absolutely,
they make you get a
absolutely.
license so that they can monitor that, monitor your income, and blah blah blah. But yeah, I did CDL, but I didn't like that life. My dad, he's retired truck driver all his life, but I did it. I got my license, and I with they actually trained me to do it. They paid for the school. They got me my license, and then I was a over the road driver for. God, I can't think of the company now. They're one of the biggest.
You win, Art. I went with Art's suggestion and just stuck with these.
What's that?
So, all the laces. I'm just letting Art know that I'm following his savvy fashion sense.
I think our trailer length was 38 feet. The total weight was 80,000 pounds with a single trailer, and and I had of course, I had to have my so I could have flammable products on board. I could.
So you had
I had hazmat.
hazmat.
I didn't have tanker, but I had hazmat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I had doubles and
Yeah.
and triples. And did you just take a written, or did you take written and driving?
CRST was the company. I knew it.
Mine was just
No.
Yeah,
written.
no, we had to do written, and then part of getting the license in Pennsylvania, at least at the time, was at the school, because the school was at a it looked like an airport, a great big giant parking lot, and it was marked out what you had to do, and you had to back.
Oh shit, he's right. They're 26 now. Sorry.
You had to back a trailer in, within the feet, and such time zone and
All
stop.
right, Bob. We'll
It
see
did
you.
running and stopping and whatever. And they actually did it. They actually did it driven.
See you,
We do
Bob.
all that shit, and under those circumstances. But you know what? You get into some of these tight ass places. They're in areas of the state, which is an old state, where the roads were not as wide, and you got to basically back, a full size trail. And you know this, into a business where
Yeah.
you're actually cutting into their driveway. It's a barely a double lane street for two way, right? And swing your trailer in, and then immediately cut it just right, because the size of the actual parking lot is your trailer, your cab, and maybe 30, 40, 50 feet somewhere from there. I mean, you had to do this all so perfect, and you know what? Totally beyond me. I mean, to me that takes some practice to get the hang of that shit. Otherwise, you're out there all day, straightening, fixing, straightening, fixing, looking like an idiot. And who wants to do that? Let alone tying up somebody else that's ready to go. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And there was
Hey,
places like that all over the place. And I was like, you know what? I don't love this enough to do it long enough.
Michael Wright is correct. U-Haul now is 26 foot. They used to be 18, 20. I could have swore they were
What?
10, 14, 18, and 24s, but now it's
Yeah.
26, 20, and other stuff.
Others.
Other sizes
That's like grandma.
for their truck sizes. I don't know if that's a trick though. You know what I mean? Where they go, oh yeah, it's 26 now, it's only 24, because they're counting
I thought
the
you could
space
get
above the
get
cab.
I thought you could get it.
The
I
grandma's
thought you could get a
attic
28
area.
footer, but like I said, that might be
No.
wrong. So I don't know.
No, 26 is the longest, but I'm wondering if they're counting that cab area above that little area above the cab, right, Philip? What do they call that?
The grandma's attic.
Yeah.
They called it.
I wonder if they're
grandma's
counting
attic.
that now. If that's where they're getting this extra 2 feet from. So
That's probably where.
But anyway,
yeah.
Philip, I didn't do
Because
it long like you, or get good enough to do it for the rest of my life.
Right.
I did it for like a month and just
Yeah.
skedaddle.
Yeah, the 14s have went to 15 too, I see. Because now they're calling the 14 a 15. So that's interesting. But anyway,
Well,
so 26 foot's worse. It's worse.
Tailgate's long.
Anybody can just roll in and get a 26-foot truck. You know what I mean? And take it down the road. That's insane.
I know. You see a lot of people
Got
driving
insurance?
SUVs that shouldn't even, or pickups that should not be inside these things.
Oh yeah.
You think you're following a drunk
pickups
person,
is
man? They
a
can't track a
little
straight line. Yeah, and especially the ones that are actually lifted a little bit, and they've got a little bit of extra tread on there for no fucking reason at all in Florida. You know, because this thing is immaculate. You know they're not mudding. You know,
All right, Jim.
you know what I mean? But you know what it does? You track all over the place with those kind of tires, with that whole setup, and they can't drive them. And it's scary because they're going to kill somebody.
Oh yeah. And on top of it, they can put a car hauler in the back of it too. yeah. 26 foot in a car hauler. Pull up in a Mazda Miata and ride away in a freaking 26-foot truck with a car hauler on it on the back. And off you go. Off you go. It's like
as long as you map it and plot it that you never have to back up, it can be done. You know,
sure it can be done.
Well, Bill's right. Some people can't even back up a plane.
Right.
Oh, I know.
They can't.
No,
back
you know what I've noticed, and maybe I'm wrong, but I've noticed this because I manage a business and I see people parking in my parking lot quite a bit, and it's amazing the larger percentage of people that will back into a parking spot now that they've made it a law that you have to have reverse cameras. I mean, you see everybody and anybody in any vehicle just not even thinking twice about it, just pulling up and then just backing into a parking spot with long vehicle. You know, not that they're all good at it. Some of them still takes,
But you use your mirrors.
Well, of course you use your mirrors, but I'm not talking about that. Back in the day when people had to use their mirrors, less people were backing into parking spots. They just weren't. I'm telling you, there's a difference.
True.
You know, of course you use it all. Use every tool you got. There's nothing wrong with using the camera. Use the mirrors too, because the camera's not going to catch everything.
I'll hardly ever use my camera.
God bless you.
I forget about it, to be honest.
Driver. My father says the same thing, and then he pulled the car into the garage, and ignored the warnings from the car, and hit a gas tank that was sitting on the ground that I took off the bike and lined. He knew it was there when we left, and shoved it into a bike jack, and put two nice dimples in the goddamn thing. But he didn't hit anything with the car except for this thing that isn't usually there. You know what I mean? He's like that too. You know what a Genesis G80 screen is like? The views that it gives you, the warnings that it gives you. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a big screen, and it's like, stop. It's like, Dad. And he's using his mirrors, not getting anything.
Yeah.
You know, he's got stop blocks for his tires, hasn't hit them yet. Why did that have a fucking gas can? So, you're not my dad. I understand that. Right. But you sound just like him. Truck drivers say, I don't need no fucking GPS. I know where I'm going.
So, Lloyd, how's pipe making going?
Well, it's going. I got about 4 of them I'm fixing to finish up here. 4. I think 4 of them. 4 more. So I'm going to be up to like 10 or 12 now that I've made.
Did you make one for Mr. Kitty?
I've got one, and I still haven't sent it to him. I'm the world's worst about getting to the post office.
I have an idea, and it's a very timely one. I think this is the right time to float this before you. What's coming up? Christmas. What happens in Christmas? Snow, hopefully. What do kids need when it snows in Oklahoma? They need to make a snowman. So you should make the very quick and easy to make and inexpensive to produce official Frosty the Snowman, but call it something else because, trademark.
Yeah.
Make people think it's Frosty the Snowman.
Right.
Fracky the Snowman pipes and sell them to the kiddies.
There you go.
Yeah,
I hadn't thought about that, but that's a good idea.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them all.
What?
They can keep
What?
Frank,
What?
Everybody and their brothers made
Right.
pipes for snowman making.
I just think it'd be great to hear that Lloyd made a lot of money selling actual usable smokable pipes to minors. I think it's great because it's not illegal. There's no tobacco in them.
You said cheap
No.
though.
Yeah.
Who's making these cheap pipes? He's doing that shit by
No,
hand.
you know what you do just to cover your ass? You put a plastic screen in there and tell them it's a bubble pipe, and they just gotta pour some little bubble soap in the damn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because that's all you gotta do.
Actually, I do have
Pour a little bubble soap in the bowl, and it becomes a bubble pipe.
I
Didn't Tommy Chong get in trouble for that?
I don't know.
Tommy Chong.
Tommy Chong.
$4.50 for 5 of them. Can you beat that, Lloyd?
No, I don't
No,
think
but
so.
these are locally made, hand carved, and we'll have their names carved right into them.
Yeah. Well, even put
Yeah,
your name on it.
Bubba's pipe. Yeah, why not?
There you go.
I actually have
Those
a
are
request
insane.
for a
Dude, he's retired. He's got time.
Yeah.
If he makes
KRAK.
50 bucks doing this and enjoys
Crack
it.
pipe.
So
Yeah.
what?
well, I actually have a request to make a one for those herbal pipes. That's what I was gonna say.
Herbal pipes. Oh,
Yeah.
For weed?
Yeah, my son likes his 2
Yeah.
tobacco pipes. But he says, "Could you make me a replica of this one right here and make it smaller?" He says, "Because I can't smoke that much pipe in that much pot in these. So could you make it?"
Little-
He says,
That'd be a
"Well, I
lot,
could, but I'd be
actually.
taking
You
care
know
of
what? You know what you do? You just make him an insert. That's all. Boom. Problem solved.
about
Yeah, there you go.
Smaller. There you
Yeah.
go.
Hey, we got
Comes through the
Sam.
devil's letter.
Sam, I am itchy sack.
Hi, Sam. How you doing?
What's up,
Hey,
Sax?
Sam.
And
18 of them for like $10.
Okay, fine. You can buy some
Mm,
Chinese mass reproduced junk. We're talking about
Yes.
Handcrafted American-made pipes.
lovingly
Yeah.
made, not just in the good old USA, but Oklahoma. By
Oklahoma, yeah.
by a
By an Okie from Muskogee.
by
Yeah.
an Okie from Muskogee. I
So
just
you're going to throw in a snowman that's going to sit outside in your yard all winter long and probably fall to the ground when it melts and get all jacked up.
Well,
Here's the
we're
thing.
lucky if we get enough snow to even make a snowman here.
He'll sell
Well,
it
you're not
with-
selling it to Oklahoma.
He'll sell it with the plastic screen, and maybe a little bubble soap, for the kiddies. And then, but here's the thing. Here's the beauty of the whole thing. That kid becomes attached to his little bubble pipe. And
Let's
over the
hear it.
years, when he's old enough to smoke, he just pops that plastic thing out.
There you
Tries
go.
his pipe out and just gets onto Lloyd's delicious butter rum Sunday
Butter rum
tobacco
Sunday.
blend.
Mhm.
Raisin
devil
rum
lettuce.
tobacco.
All right, you're cut
Double
off,
X,
dude.
yeah.
That's it.
Mhm.
It's over.
What? It's a progression.
I'm like, that's the craziest shit I've heard in a minute.
He's creating a progression for future customers. Yeah. No, it's a business
Yeah.
plan. That's what that is. Business
Yeah,
plans
see,
may sound
it's a-
crazy. They're crazy till they make money.
It's an age progressive pipe.
Oh, okay. It's a progressive pipe. Okay.
Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
well-
Sell inserts so they can put them in and they can puff on stuff that's legal. Like whatever the shit is that's legal.
Tobacco.
Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Bath salts.
Candy cigarette.
That's bath salt.
It's legal. You
No,
can buy
no,
bath
no.
salts.
No,
Yeah.
people are smoking bath salts. No, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that
Absolutely.
explains a lot.
Oh, apparently F's you up.
Holy crap. $36, you can buy 50 of these fucking things.
Okay.
What are they,
And
what
it's
are they
like
made of?
I'm sorry I brought it
corn
up.
cob.
I'm
These
so
ones are corn cob
sorry
with a
I
black
brought it
stem.
up. The marketing.
Is
The
your
market
account
for the-
is your account matched up with work account?
No.
Hey,
No, it's
Lawrence,
not.
Is your account okay? Good.
Well, no, it's a corn cob pipe. You know what I mean? But it's a corn cob pipe.
We
Frosty the
said anything about
Snowman.
corn cob. We weren't talking.
Frosty
corn
the
cob.
Snowman did.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. With
there's
two
no
coals
No
fries.
argument there.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
That
So
was
Thank you, Art.
Lloyd will sell them for a buck a piece, and they'll sell because you don't have to ship them from.
Would you like to make pipes for $1, Lloyd? Hand make pipes for $1.
corn cob pipes?
Yeah,
Corn cobs.
yeah. Because
All right, here's
How
the
long
thing.
would it take you to make a corn cob
You sell
pipe?
them. Look, you sell them for
it'd
$5.
take me. I
Sell
could
'em
probably
for
do one.
$5, and the stem that you attach to it is a
Yeah,
little thicker at the
$5 sounds
bottom,
good.
and then you can
5
engrave.
hours?
No.
No,
$5.
$5.
Two conversations going on.
And
here.
then all you do is instead of just jamming a stem into it At the base of the stem, you have a little hand carved. I don't care if you hand carve it or you use your 3D printer, but there's like a little base to the stem itself at the by the cob, and that's where you put their initials or their name or whatever the hell they want on there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that,
No, I could do a corncob pipe probably in an hour if I sat down.
So you're willing to work for $1 an hour? Is that what you're saying? Hey,
I said 5
because you gotta get the stems and shit too. You gotta get the stems. Those cost something.
5. I said 5.
I can buy.
All right, 10.
For corncob pipes, I could probably, because I could actually go to Mearshams and buy them from them, and I think I can get a pack of 20 of them for like $8 or $9. So
Oh, that's cheap enough.
yeah,
Let me have a
So then
let me have a
here's-
better idea.
so
Just
here's
buy
what you-
these stupid pipes and carve their initials in them.
Right. Do the thing I was talking about. At the base of the stem, you come up with something that locks onto it, and you carved it and you laser.
Get one of those laser dealios. You know what I mean?
You can do
Those
that.
laser
Or
printers.
hell, you can even
dealies.
do it with a soldering knife. Doesn't matter.
Like
Yeah,
a CNC.
Yeah, thank you. There's a laser thing you can buy, right?
Yeah,
Where you
yeah.
put something in there
Yeah,
and
it's
it'll
a laser-
laser it.
Laser
A
engraver.
laser etcher,
There's a
laser engraving, something.
It's actually
Yeah.
called a laser engraver.
Yeah, that's only
Yeah.
$1,800.
Okay, then don't do that. Buy yourself a stupid soldering iron and do it.
Do it
Quite
by
frankly.
hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, but just don't poke
Yeah,
your eye
exactly,
out
yeah.
with it.
try not to, because all the fun and games are over once you poke your eye out. From what I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until you poke your eye
someone
out.
pokes their
I
eye
heard
out.
that.
Yeah,
Soldering
so
iron. Yeah.
Here we go. We're adding value. It's every signature, and by Lloyd, by the way. Whatever it is, by Lloyd. This guy,
Lloyd's of Oklahoma.
Bobby's pipe by Lloyd. And if it's done by hand,
yeah, all of my
That'd be the
pipes.
third
have-
thing out of Oklahoma.
you can get an automated laser engraver. That'd be cool. And then you number those. But out of it, if there's so many batches, there's got to be the one that's done by Lloyd's hand. And
Lloyd's
That's-
of
Lloyd's of
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, not to be confused with Lloyd's of
That
London.
sounds,
exactly.
Lloyd's of Oklahoma.
that
You'd have
sounds
to
so
sign them all grumpy.
Grumpy.
Uh,
Grumpy.
Yeah, I put on the
Grumpy.
bottom of them that I put E in the number, whichever pipe number they are, and then I put 2025. So
Well, I
So
guess
you
we
number
gotta
them all 1
identify-
through 10.
You got to identify what batch this is. And what I would suggest, you do a letter code. And 2025, since it's a brand new year, that'd be A.
okay, yeah,
And then you would just number it.
yeah,
Well, there you go,
Now,
Lloyd.
if you're going to do
By
multiple
Lloyd.
batches, you might want to do A1, A2, A3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. And then you don't
Yeah,
have to go
work,
nuts
yeah.
with how long it is, And just whatever number it is. Yeah. Like
I
a
have
VIN.
st-
Like a fucking VIN. Look how big
Yeah.
you became just in the last 15 seconds. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of good
There's a bunch
ideas.
of entrepreneurs.
I mean, I just
Manure.
went
Hey, I tell you what.
trying to hawk smoking paraphernalia to children, and you guys took it pretty far.
yeah.
It's
It went, yeah,
it's
we
a
were
real
going all the
business-
way around with that one.
real
Yeah.
business land. Yeah.
That's 15 minutes
Dude.
worth.
You can make money on anything, though. There's a guy locally that he had a farm and he needed to spread manure, right? And he started buying old tractor tires and cutting them in half, and then he made the brackets and whatever to hook them up to the back of his tractor, and he would use them to spread manure. Well, then the neighbors saw him. They're like, "Hey, can you make me one? Hey, can you make me one?" The guy's a multi-millionaire now. Sells them all over the world. Sells them all. I was just at his factory. It's freaking huge. Huge factory. He probably employs like 100 people, and they sell them all over the world. And they still make them out of used tires, the scrapey part. But it's insane. You can make money on anything.
The more I see,
Yeah.
the more I see that when he said 26 foot, that is what I rented when I came down here. I knew it was the longest one they had, but I couldn't remember what it was. But yeah, but it was 26 foot. Yeah, but they're not.
That was for you all
again, they're
35
not that
years
big.
ago.
I mean, they're wide. I mean, I think people have more new drivers to that kind of thing have more problem with that because if you're going straight down a road, but knowing where that thing ends and where the back corner ends, that's where the problem relies.
Well, the turn.
But as
Because
long
you turn, you go around stuff. That's where they really get beat.
You got to
'Cause
swing it.
That's
You know
how
what
they
you gotta
ran into
do?
his car.
You got to drive it the way people drive large BMWs. They think this is a big BMW. They swing the thing all the way to figure out, like they need to swing this vehicle. Like their wheelbase is so long that they can't make the turn without pretty much encroaching on the lane to the right to make that left-hand turn. It's embarrassing. Or when you're at a light, and the majority of us are turning onto US 1, so we've got the left two lanes, and we're all turning left. The person on the inside lane invariably somehow
That's over.
wanders into my lane. Like he can't. That's a pretty bad, damn big intersection. You can't make that cut without drifting over into another lane. You should have your license revoked. Seriously, and I see it every single day. Every day, if you got to be a defensive driver, you got to just assume they're going to do something stupid, and then maybe you're okay. People worry. Aren't you worried riding on a bike? Well, yeah, but I'm worried no matter what I'm riding in or on or whatever, because people are stupid, man. I think it's like a video game out there. They've driven for 5 years without bashing into something, so it all becomes like cartoons, like video screens. You know what I mean? Like the outside. That's the way they seem like guys grayer than me on their cell phone. They did it like this, driving. What is wrong with you? Besides the fact you don't own a car new enough that you don't need to hold the damn phone in your hand.
There we go.
But it's every day. I know that's my old man. Another old man rant, I guess.
Yep.
The best
I
kind.
guess.
Yeah. Hey, Art, did you work today?
I'm literally talking about what I saw on the
No,
way
I
home.
didn't. Yep.
No. Oh.
Nope.
You had
Yeah,
that's 2 weekends in a row,
slow.
buddy.
Pretty slow at work today. This week.
Oh,
this
this
month,
is-
actually. Yep.
What do you? All because of words. I don't know. They're
Yep.
all killed because of words.
Abraham Lincoln actually took some actions. But I agree with, and so did Jesus, actually. Didn't he take some actions?
No.
Yeah, he did. He went into the, what did he do? Went into the temple and turned over all the tables of the money changers?
Money changers,
temple
yeah.
that they turned into a bazaar, a market. Yeah, they said he. I guess he he got.
I'm not saying it justifies what happened. I'm saying that,
but everything else.
There were some actions as
It was all
well.
about
You know what I mean?
But them defiling the house of God like that.
That's how you pissed off the Jews, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'll be messing with their money. I could resist, but
oh my
no,
God,
but for real.
what is wrong with you?
Boy, Lon.
What is
No,
wrong?
but on the truth, though, I mean, I don't think that justifies what happened. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
That's very nice of you. It didn't justify him dragging.
No, nothing justifies
while getting whipped and then hung through spikes through his wrist. I imagine not. No, I don't think that.
No.
I imagine not.
No.
But I don't think that the thing that happened in that. I don't think that's what put him on the cross, though. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's how the story goes.
Well, I think it was the fear of dissension.
No, I mean it wasn't like they arrested him and put him up on a cross. There was all this right. It was him claiming he was
fear of dissension.
Yeah,
he was claiming to be the king of the Jews. You can't be the king of the Jews.
Yeah.
I'm the king of the Jews. It's heresy.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Well, the Jews went to the Romans to get them to
Some did.
take care of this problem, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's because the Jews themselves couldn't authorize a crucifixion because they were under Roman rule. So they had, and of course, Pontius Pilate said, "I don't find anything wrong with him that deserves this." It sends him back, and then they came up with it. Says, "Well, he's claiming to be the king of the Jews." And
I've heard that story. I don't know if that's true or not. That Pontius Pilate's been kind of rewritten as a sympathetic character.
Well,
but I do kind of believe he didn't have any political ability to do anything else than what he did at the time.
Yeah, he was pretty because
I do believe that. But and then as far as the Jews were concerned, well, they thought he was a heretic.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the Romans were famous for anything I've ever read.
What have the Romans ever done for us?
Yeah, the conquered people, they kind of they don't let them govern themselves, but pretty much they stayed out of little local,
No, they did. They
skirmishes and
did. You
bullshit.
basically
They let them have their own religion. They let them keep
right.
having
No, you pay
their
protection.
own religions and stuff like that. They didn't just destroy their entire
was like-
culture.
it was
I'll
like-
finish. I'm finished in a second. I promise.
It was like paying.
They won't let
It was like paying protection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a mafia. It's no different.
But regardless, they didn't interfere in local matters too much. From what I've read, they did pretty much,
No, you're
whatever. Yeah.
You're right, unless something local became
Yeah.
what they perceived as a threat
Right.
to Roman. They made them citizens.
about getting their money.
They gave them the rights as citizens. They had to pay homage to Rome. It cost them money. You basically, you paid for your
The
protection.
taxes.
They sometimes depending on the size and the value of the city, they would actually send a garrison there, and that's how they expanded. But yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't
Yeah, like
subjugate the.
That was
life.
my point. That the Romans didn't want to get involved. They're like, yeah, whatever. This is a local matter.
It's
It's about religion. They don't care about the Jewish religion.
it's
Go
like
ahead,
the
Mark.
state and
Yeah. And actually, when you think about it,
It was a small matter. It was one person. The Romans
Yeah.
didn't care.
yeah, and they didn't. Yeah.
No, he had a
The only
group.
problem they had was
That's why the Jews cared.
that they might have had was the fact that they believed the Caesars were the god was a god, and that was during the time of Augustus Caesar. So this guy's claiming to be the son of God and the king of the Jews,
Yeah, but they weren't murdering all the Jews. That's a reason to murder all the Jews.
No,
because
no,
they had a
they-
different religion.
Right. No,
just to
you're
follow
right.
Christ.
Yeah. Or that
Yeah.
would be a reason to destroy the Egyptians because the Egyptians didn't believe that either. Or that would be a good reason to destroy the Britannians because the Britannians didn't believe that.
No,
what I mean?
what I was saying.
They did
Or
conquer,
Germans.
They did conquer Egypt, and they tried to.
Of course, they conquered them, but they didn't force them to give up their religion.
No, it wasn't that. That wasn't my point.
No.
Oh.
It had nothing to do with that. Jesus was a figure that was a person that claimed to be the Son of God,
Right. They can't be.
and
Caesar's.
he was also claimed to be, the King of the Jews. Well,
Right?
being the Son of God, being the Son of God would be opposing Augustus Caesar because at that time they believed that Caesars were gods.
Well, that's what they claimed they were.
Right. And they
Well, they
believed that
claimed they were gods. So there was a conflict of interest
Ended
with
up
the,
God, but I don't think the later ones did. The ones towards the end were actually Christians.
yeah.
And he actually won out eventually. And,
Yeah.
Right. My point was is
made the
that
empire weaker. And that was
No, they didn't go in and
Right.
kill all these Jews because of their religion.
right because they didn't believe Caesar was God. No one with any religion other than what the
Other than
Romans
the
practiced
Romans, yeah.
believed that Caesar was God. Period.
Right.
And so they would kill everyone if that was going to be the case. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It was
Roman-
just the fact he's the son of God. Augustus Caesar is God, and he wasn't the son of Caesar.
I don't think
there's
that
a-
had anything to do with it. But that's
well,
just my personal
politically,
opinion.
I think it was a political point of view, or
I think the
they
Jews
had-
pushed it far enough to where the Romans
yeah,
said, fine,
yeah.
we'll crucify him. That's what I
Yeah.
think happened, personally. What do you think, Mark? You had a thing.
he wrote the note on the top of his cross that said INRI, Jesus Nazarene Rex
all right,
Judicorum,
Steve. Good night.
Jesus of Nazareth, King of the Jews.
All right, Steve. And good night from me. You guys
Oh.
have a great evening.
Good night.
Good
I'll
night,
see-
Art.
You sneaky
Good night,
girl
Art.
getting a drink, huh? That's nice.
Bye-bye.
All right, well, get the hell out. Who wants you?
Yeah, don't let the door hit you on the ass, buddy.
Yeah. I got it.
You're still here, goddammit.
Bye, Art.
Hasn't he left yet?
Art's so much fun. I don't know you guys pick on him so bad.
Don't pick on the cripple kid. Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, you're gonna do
Joints.
that. Oh, you're gonna go.
Oh,
That's
yeah. You gotta play the cards you dealt with,
I'm a
buddy.
fucking midget, man.
Yeah.
play that card. That's just
Yeah.
All right, I'm I'm cutting out of his
Oh, that's
also.
just offensive. That just makes us
Oh,
upset.
well,
That's
yeah.
Yeah,
Philip, he's
yeah,
out of
yeah,
here.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
just be
yeah.
his
that
wife
way,
does that.
Philip.
Could she hear us?
Yeah, Steve's
Are y'all
Steve's
gone?
out too. He said politics and religion should stay home. We are all home, Steve.
Yeah, I'm in my home.
I'm at my home. I'm
No,
at
I'm
really.
home.
home. I'm home.
To
Lloyd,
make
you're
I'm at
home.
home. What are you
Mark,
talking
Mark's,
about?
Mark's,
Yeah,
Mark,
I
Mark's,
am
Mark's
home.
at the home. You know,
Philip's not at home. He's in his garage.
Oh, that's Philly.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in the
Philly.
garage, so I'm out
Yeah.
here. So no, it ain't about the politics and religion. It's just
well,
mainly
you
I
have a
got
No,
good
I'm
you
just
point.
know.
kidding.
Thank you for
So I got
stopping in. It was wonderful
got some
seeing you
things to
as
do.
always. Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks for hanging
Yeah.
out with us and
Yeah, Philip. It's good seeing
making
you
really
again.
long phone calls
Yeah.
while you
Yeah.
were here. You
Yeah.
take,
That was kind of
Now
politics
we
and
can talk about
religion,
him some
wasn't it?
more.
you take. Peace, brother.
Do what?
Please go.
Sorry, Bill. I didn't hear you because of the
Of
What?
line.
course,
I
that's how it
wasn't
goes.
saying anything.
Oh, I said no. I
No.
said I appreciate you, the time that you spent with us. You know, making long ass phone calls while you were in here. We appreciated every minute of
Yeah,
that. We
yeah,
did.
yeah. Well, that was work.
Yeah, excuses
I had to
work.
actually talk
Pish
to somebody
posh.
about something. Yeah, I know. What's this 4-letter
Yeah.
word? So, all right, y'all have a good evening. Come
Well,
back and see us.
Yeah.
stop in. Be the same
Yeah,
link
drop
next
in
week,
anytime. Yep.
Philip, it wasn't
Yeah.
you. Oh,
or it might not be the same link next week. I might buy that new serves by next week. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I got a lot of things I
Hey,
got to
to
get
me,
done on Tuesday. I got to cut the grass. I got to do
yeah. Word of warning: I would get it a few days
the bank.
before your show, so
You get a
you
what?
can. If you're going to get that talk studio, I'd get it 2 or 3 days before your show, so you have
Oh
time to
no,
play
no,
with it.
no.
Yeah.
That's not me. That would take forethought and effort.
Yeah.
We will share the experience together. I'll get it as far as it takes to actually create the show, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
so we'll be
Okay.
half an
I
hour.
have a feeling I'm not gonna have that much of a problem with it. I don't mean to be a dick, Lloyd, but
If I can do it, anybody can do it.
I think no, that's not what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't be a girl. That's not what I'm saying. Oh, how sexist of me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I just have I've worked with a lot of these programs, and we'll just figure it out. It's all the same thing with just stuff's in different
Anybody
Yeah.
recording this?
stuff's
Because
in different places. Okay,
these
you
are
you
all
record
famous
it.
last words right here.
You record
This
it.
is like
I'm sure it's fine.
this is famous last words right here.
Yeah.
I won't have
First
any
of all,
problem. I've worked with all kinds of these programs.
I've already
Ah,
seen the interface to a point
I'm kidding, man.
because I've logged onto his show, so I've already
Yeah.
seen it, and it's I'm sure it's going to be
I'm
fine.
sure it'll be fine too.
No, and
Absolutely
anything
fine.
I learn online while we're doing it, that's just more the fun. What are you talking about? So in other
And
words,
if
when
it goes wrong,
people
Lloyd
like
can,
when I fail. What, Mark?
I said, and if it goes wrong, Lloyd can take.
Right, you make fun of me.
Yeah,
That's heck yeah.
that's the best part.
There's nothing polished about what we do here.
No.
That's
Well,
true. Can
we
argue
might be
that.
we might be polished, but even polishing a turd is still a turd.
Well, we're not even that. We're not even a polished turd. So why even bring it up? I don't understand.
You're kind of a Polish turd.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
The polished turd, Polish turd.
Yeah. Potatoes. Yeah.
Oh,
Is Polish and Polish spelled the same? Now that I think about it.
Yeah, they are spelled the same.
They are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Did we
Yeah,
say
and
goodnight to? All right.
I tried to say good night to Steve. I said something to Steve.
There
Yeah,
is
I did too.
Polish as a capital P.
Yeah.
Well, Polish
I'm
does at
I'm
the beginning of the
surprised
sentence.
the Brits and the Aussies don't call Polish because they love to mispronounce all those words wrong.
Oh snap! No, you
love
didn't.
to.
Like patent leather shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, patent.
Yeah, no, it's
Who the fuck says that?
Peyton.
Seriously, patent leather.
Yeah, it's patent leather.
Peyton.
The Brits.
Patent leather.
Yeah, the
but
Brits.
patent.
That's a
So
good
I would
one.
assume they would they
the
would look at
Queen's
the word
English.
Polish and call it Polish just because they like to be different about the way
No,
they
no,
say
that's the
things.
Queen. That's
Hey,
the
a
Queen's
newsflash,
English.
they started the language. Come on now.
No, they didn't.
It's the English
English.
language.
No, they didn't.
Come on now. That's
No, they didn't.
ridiculous.
It's German and French and the Angles,
Yep.
some a little of the Celtic, from the Scots and the Welsh, and they got maybe some from the original Britons snuck in
Yeah,
there.
but you know who
But it's
they
mostly
didn't get
German
it
and
from?
French.
You. They get it from Americans. So who are we
What?
to tell them they're saying it wrong? That's
No, well,
ridiculous.
they are. They're saying it wrong because
Ridiculous.
American is our English. That's their English, and that's the Queen's.
Actually,
It's
most
Queen's
of it
English.
comes from
It's now
Latin.
the King's English.
Now it's the King's English.
English.
Yeah, that's okay. No,
How
they can
much
say
has it
whatever they want.
changed going from the Queen's English to the King's English? Did they change anything else?
No, but everything other than the word Queensland in Australia, that's still Queensland. But every law document has changed from Queen's Counsellors to King's Counsellors, and every law term that had Queen in it has become King. So we sing "God Save the King" instead of "God Save the Queen." But we have Advanced Australia Fair as our national.
Yeah,
of course. It's too bad that he didn't just pass it down, to somebody younger. Save you a lot of money, time, and
Yeah.
effort,
Well, it's all right because
Because he's up there. He's not going to be the king for all that long.
Well, you got to admit.
the next one's a king as well. It goes to William next.
Yeah, goes to William next. But look at it this way.
How old's
You
William?
got to feel for. Yeah, you got to feel sorry for
William,
Charles because
40 odd, is he?
he's been in job training all of his life for 60 years or more.
40's young to lead a country. Well,
Yeah,
kind of lead a country. Run a
Well,
figure.
Charles is
Run a monarchy. At least run a monarchy. It's still 40's still young. And he could be shit. He could be like his grandmother. Fuck, how old was she?
101.
101.
101. Yeah,
God bless her. You imagine?
Queen Mary.
Huh? Queen Elizabeth.
No, his mother.
The Queen
Or
Mother.
her mother was Queen Mary.
Oh, okay.
The Queen Mother.
The Queen
She
Mother.
made boats, right?
The Queen was 96, 97, something like that.
Elizabeth was 96 or 97. So
Yeah.
Charles still got a good run going.
He's
We'll
over
see.
when he's 72, 73.
Yeah, doesn't he have some health issues? I don't know. I'm just saying. I think 40 sounds better.
It does.
And if Charles has shown us anything, his taste in women is atrocious.
You didn't like Diana?
Diana's fine. That's what he did after that.
Yeah,
Mistake. Yeah.
Well, Camilla, I mean, what's going on right now? She's not even allowed at the family parties. Nothing or nothing. She's on the out. She got caught cheating on him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big scandal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even follow that horse shit.
You know,
I had no idea.
Neither do I. It just popped up. It's YouTube,
Oh.
man. Maybe it's not true.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know. Let's see.
I didn't hear that.
Well, what the heck? Do you care? All right, so.
Why are you looking this up? I got to get a camera on my balcony. Apparently, they've opened up this apartment complex in Section 8 or whatever, because we got just a real low class level of people moving in here. And the last couple of weeks has been every weekend there's some kind of fight out in the parking lot, argument. Fight.
I've been taken. It's AI generated. It's not true. Oh my God, I was taken by AI.
Dude, I got dogged with the Alice Cooper and Steve Carell thing last week. It came up on AI that they were his parents.
Charles are false and stem from fabricated AI generated content. The false rumor that Camilla had been expelled from the Buckingham Palace and was spread via an AI generated video. Yeah, it looked real as shit. I'll tell you that. Major
Yes,
news
disc.
outlets have not reported any such events. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry, Camilla. I publicly apologize as if
Yeah.
you give a shit what I
She's
say.
suing you, just so you know.
I know.
That scooter's on the block.
Trying to minimize it a little bit, Try to
Yeah.
deflect it.
Slander.
Slander right here on Uncle Bill's.
I have never cheated on my husband. I'll have you know. Ha ha ha.
Oh, she
dare
actually
you.
did cheat on her husband.
How dare you?
How
She
dare
cheated on
you?
her. She cheated on her first husband with Charles.
Yes, she did.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
married.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
And he cheated on his wife too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. And
That's
the
a
two cheaters
mistake.
are
I'll be
now
honest
king
with you. And I
queens.
know, yeah, that's a mistake. And people do that stuff.
You know,
If they're willing to cheat on, I'm not a moralist. So whatever. If you're banging somebody else's wife, whatever. But you don't wifey her. You don't wifey her, dude.
I think
know,
honestly, because it is scandalous horse shit. I honestly believe he should have passed it down. I do. I think
I kind of
it's
agree
been
with
good for
that.
the country.
yeah. But I'm just saying,
And then Camilla
if
would
you're cheating
leave
on
him.
somebody else's, you're banging somebody else's wife, you don't wifey her.
Then
That's just crazy.
Camilla would probably leave him because the plan is to be the queen, and here she is.
Oh yeah, because didn't they have to change the rules so that she could be, or he just declared her queen? I can't remember.
No, she's not queen. She's queen consort.
Well,
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah.
Still the queen. Come on.
She's
What's
still.
the difference? What's the difference? She's not in charge.
If he dies, she doesn't become the queen.
Allegedly,
Right.
not-
No,
not
as
in charge.
yeah.
That's the difference, though.
Well,
if she's
yeah,
queen
exactly.
and he
It's just
dies,
like-
she's the queen. If he dies, she is not the
course.
queen.
Of course.
Right. I
It'll go
know.
to what William, right, Mark?
Yes.
Yeah, if Charles dies, it goes to William.
Exactly.
And
If she was the
William
queen
dies,
and he died, she would be the queen.
No, this isn't the Middle Ages where the queen has relatives in France
Oh,
and
if
they invade England and the family switches
Yeah.
from his side to her side because,
Right.
because she massacres everybody.
even when the queen dies, it then passes to the child, the eldest son.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Prince Philip was not the king.
unless you make
No,
the
No,
that
he
was
was
they
a
married a
prince.
lot.
husband.
They married a lot of the French maidens and,
And the
and
prince.
women, and this shit happened a lot. They married them, they become disillusioned, and they want their kids to be the next line of succession. And this thing would jump back and forth between the French and the Anglo lines, the German lines. They came in later.
Yeah.
Yep.
Germans were the Saxons.
Yeah.
You guys are
Yes.
all related. All you, Europe. You're all one. You're all one.
Well, that's not fair. The ones that developed on the islands in isolation aren't really that similar to
They
the
were never-
ones
they
that
were-
grew
they
on
were
the
never isolated for very
developed on the
long.
mainland.
They weren't isolated for very long. They were invaded by like every tribe of people you could possibly imagine, between the Norse and this, and the German tribes and coming across from
The Romans, the
coming
French.
across from
Oh,
Holland, the
sure.
Dutch,
Well, later,
the French.
later.
Everybody was there. The Celts.
Dutch.
They all jumped on that island. The Romans.
Yeah.
Everybody jumped in there.
No, the Celts were here beforehand. That's the Welsh and the Scots.
The
Yeah.
Welsh and the Scots,
Yeah.
right? They were
Yeah.
there. I mean, but they weren't. They're not the original what they call Britons. The Aboriginals that were allegedly there before the Celts even got here. Because the Celtic tribes. traveled
Who were
pretty
they?
far. They've
That was
The
traveled-
Pikes.
Druids.
no,
I
the
think the
Druids,
Pikes
good
were
one,
there.
Mark.
Druids came later. I'm talking about the ancient, prehistoric British. I mean, not prehistoric, but you know what I'm saying. So pre-civilized.
Yeah.
British.
Prior to
There are actually people who are Britons, that
Right.
that are allegedly, but who knows when they got there? It's an island.
I don't know. But getting across that channel wasn't a feat for the. It took a minute to get the boats good enough to get across there, wouldn't you say? You weren't just swimming across that channel,
12
Chief.
miles, but there's which isn't that crazy. But don't forget, back in the day, there was times that would freeze. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
millions of years
Hudson River used to freeze.
Europe.
It's not a river,
It's
bro.
not.
No, I know it's not, but it's
It's
not
part of the
it's-
ocean.
It's like 12 miles. I'm telling you, there were times when you could walk across the ocean And when it was
prehistoric times.
no. There was
During the Ice Age.
There was a mini ice
During
age.
the Ice Age. That's how they got on the island in the first place. The Ice Age, in my opinion. I don't know for a fact though.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. They crossed during times when it would actually freeze, but it would froze more recently than you think. Hudson River froze in the 1800s. That thing's a couple miles across and very fucking deep. It's not fresh water.
It's not salt water.
Times Britain was still attached to Europe.
Yeah, well, there is that.
It moved away from it.
Yeah. No, you
were there people then, though, Mark? Do you think were there actually people back then?
Don't even lie. You were pushed.
No, were there people back then, though? That's the question I have. I don't know the timeline.
Apparently, there's been people there for.
No, when the island separated from the mainland, were there actually people on that island, or was that before people?
Well, Lloyd might
was
remember.
that 4 million years ago or something, or was it 20,000 years ago? That's my question.
Lloyd might remember. Lloyd, was there?
Yeah, Lloyd. When you were a kid, was England still attached to the mainland?
It just broke off. It probably 10 years before I was born. It broke off.
And we got to understand that break didn't happen in 15 minutes. Oh, it's broken. Where the hell did it go?
No, I mean,
that happened over the course of thousands of years.
Understand. Right.
We'd have short little hops to go from island to island and get there anyway.
Right.
Mark.
But here's my problem, Mark. Will you tell them when you stand on the coast of France, you cannot see England on most days. You cannot see the British Isles, the Great Britain, the United Kingdom.
It's about 23 miles, I think.
Yeah, but what about at the closest? Because you got
you can't see it. When I was there, I couldn't even see it. We're standing there like idiots doing one of these, trying to see Great Britain. Before we, it was not happening.
I'm telling you,
it wasn't happening.
All right, English.
You can't even see it. So
English.
The idea that they traveled there is ridiculous.
There's nothing. Narrowest point
is Dover to Calais.
Yep.
There we go.
We thought we were going to be able to see the White Cliffs of Dover standing on the coast. Negative. No. Negative.
Well, it is the Strait of Dover, and it's 20 to 21 miles is the shortest.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't even see it.
It's still not far. I mean,
who's swimming 21 miles? Or
nobody's swimming. They made boats, but
the North Atlantic in canoes. Try it.
Even primitive people can come up, but no, different times of year. It's very calm.
Yeah,
it's not like that. It's not like that all the time.
There's actually,
it is. It's very part of the year. It's very calm.
Maybe not when I was there, brother.
No, I guess it wasn't when you were there. But Normandy D-Day, that was one of the snafus. Was the weather called for calm seas and it would be less than 3 feet. Anything less than 3 feet is nothing. But of course they were wrong, and the storm came in and it swamped several vehicles. They had the Sherman tanks that had the curtains that went all the way around.
Yeah.
Swamped them. Can you imagine being inside that tank, man? You're just
drowning.
No, just filling up with water. You can't get out.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. Terrible way to die.
That sucks. But there's times when it's calm.
Okay. My only point is you have to have a destination to make that kind of effort. If you can't even see the destination, why the hell would you build a boat to go somewhere that you don't even know exists?
I don't know why people did it, but people did it. I mean, there's all kinds of evidence that people got into boats and just went off. They went off based on a legend. They went off based on there's got to be something on the other side. Whatever caused them to do it, they did it.
I agree.
In
the 1300s, the 1400s,
but
the 1500s,
all through history,
the 1000s, maybe.
The people were in South America 1,000 years before we thought there were people here, and they came across the islands and
they found sites that show that there have been people occupying England for up to 1 million years ago.
Yeah, because they walked across during the Ice Age or something, probably, or who knows.
There is such a thing as seafaring people that actually head out.
Yeah,
go as far as they think they can go before they have to turn around and go back, so they don't starve to death. And they would discover things and find things. I mean, it's just that's the way it is. 20 miles offshore is not that far. And besides, you don't have to go 20 miles to see the land on the other side. What if you went 18 on a clear day? You'd see something off in the distance. 6, 7 miles
I
away.
recognize at some point it was discovered.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is they didn't populate the island of England, but we're using canoes and shit. They were there already.
Yeah, Tom has a
So
good
I'm
point.
saying.
No, there was a lot of migrations into that island, and they came by ship.
Yeah.
And
And they actually went to
Saxons
Ireland.
came by ship.
Yeah.
The Anglos came by ship.
Yeah.
The Danes came by ship.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
They're all German, by the way. All German tribes, by the way. England, don't kid
the
yourself.
Celts, the
You're German.
Pikes, the Angles, the
Romans
Saxons.
came first.
Huh?
The Romans.
Well, the Romans were here for a minute.
Yeah. What have the Romans ever done for us?
Yeah.
The Norsemen were from Scandinavia.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Angles and the Saxons were from. Well, I don't think the Angles were German.
Yeah.
The Angles were German.
No, the Goths, the Visigoths, and the Vandals were from Germany.
Mm.
Okay. I'm gonna look it
They
up.
they were also the Teutons, all the Teutons.
Yeah, Tom.
The
Yeah,
Teutons.
Tell him, Tom.
The rootin' tootin' Teutons.
That's my
Yeah.
only point was
Teuton.
that the people
I
that
can
were
never
on
pronounce that word,
the
but yeah,
British Isles were already there.
The Normans were from France.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Normans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was much later.
Excuse me. The Angles were a Germanic people and tribe.
Yes,
But a
that's what
lot-
I said.
That's what I said.
Yeah, we said. That's what everybody said.
No, he
Nobody
said that
disagreed with you.
He said he didn't think the Angles were German.
No,
Who?
he said Celts.
Mark,
No, I
Celts.
didn't.
I never said the Celts were
I
German.
knew the Saxons were, but I wasn't sure about the Angles.
Oh, okay.
No, he
there it
did
is.
say that.
They always
No,
call
he-
them the Anglo-Saxons. I always
No,
wonder why
Nobody
they
said-
put them
no,
together.
The Celts are totally different people. Nobody said anything like that. In fact, they're not sure where they came from. They believe they could have come from the Levant, which is fucking like Lebanon.
Yeah, Levant is more Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, white skin Middle Eastern, though. I mean, so red hair apparently. Yeah, but the Anglos were Germanic peoples, along with the Saxons and the Jutes. Hey,
The
Jutes
good old Jutes.
invaded Britain in the
Hey,
Forgot about them.
Jutes. Don't
Fifth-
take it bad.
5th century. Originated from the Anglian Peninsula, which is now northern Germany, near the
Right.
border with Denmark.
Right. Well, what I 100% agree with is they've intermingled to the max, and there's really very little differentiation between someone born in London and someone born in,
There's a lot of-
northern Denmark or something.
There's a lot of DNA in there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I don't think anybody could disagree with that, really.
The Irish, and actually the Welsh to a certain extent, and the Scotch to a certain extent, kind of isolated themselves. Defended, held for long periods of time. They were overrun here and there a bit, and so they definitely got intermingled with. But there's a reason why people from those regions have primarily red hair, not primarily, but very commonly red hair and light eyes, because that's what they're because of their Celtic. The Irish too, certain areas like Southern Ireland. I mean, it took the Norse to take Waterford. It took them like a couple of 100 years. You know what I mean? There was areas, and then it wasn't worth it by the time they were done because they had to destroy it. So there was the regions that actually I think kept more of the DNA of the older people because they could tell pretty easily with these stupid DNA and me things what region you're allegedly from.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a higher concentration in those regions for them to, because they got it right. My father's family is from Waterford County, and that's it's part of Munster, and that's exactly where they put 50% of my DNA. Was like right there, So I mean, there was other tiny little points,
Well,
from Eastern Europe or Western Europe and blah blah blah, but they were so small,
Yeah,
And then the other half of the Italians broken up a little bit because the French,
Right.
French and the Italians intermixed quite a bit, and we were from northern Italy, which was affected more by the invaders,
Yeah,
Say it, Mark.
famous for its glass crystalware.
Yeah.
And cracking gold.
Waterford. Yeah, Waterford. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually have
Waterford
a piece
crystal,
around here
yeah.
somewhere.
Big claim to fame, big deal.
Yeah.
Been doing it a long time, I guess.
Yeah.
I find that shit kind of interesting,
Yeah.
but there's got to be a reason why there's bunches of DNA in different regions because
Well,
it depends on how long they were penetrated. Penetration.
Yeah.
By
the
the
Scots were originally Celtic,
invading DNA.
Irish Celtic. Anyways, three of the main families came over from Ireland and settled in Scotland, and then they procreated from that point on to where they became the Scots. That's why there's a difference between, and the same with the Welsh. That's why, but the Welsh are the only ones who kept their original Celtic language.
There was a time where the Celts controlled the majority of England. They're pushed to Wales, basically.
No, Irish is a different language than Welsh.
Yep.
Yes. Who said anything different?
Picts. Thank you, Tom. I was trying to remember the Picts.
The Picts. I've been saying the Picts for 20 minutes.
Did you say the Picts? Sorry about that.
Yeah.
They use them a lot in Conan. That's why I remember.
Yeah, we use them.
The Gaels did settle in Ireland. He's right.
Yeah.
This is all right. And later migrated in Western Scotland. But
sure.
But the Celts definitely showed up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where you get the Gaelic language, Irish languages from the Gaels.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Irish and Scottish Gaelic is, well, all three of them have similarities, but
England it wasn't just England. Ireland was invaded by the Norse as well, by the way.
Oh yeah,
quite a bit, a lot of wars.
They want to spread the wealth.
Yeah.
They were looking for some place where they could grow some food.
Well, over the centuries, they acclimated and ended up living there and farming there, and it just blended over time.
Yeah, a lot of
you're
Scottish,
right, Tom.
The Nordic,
Gaelic. Yeah, Gaelic is.
Yeah, the Irish and the Scottish. The Welsh never quit speaking it.
Yeah.
Right. Gaelic, though, isn't it a very limited language? Because it hasn't, because of not being spoken, isn't it?
But it is.
What's the word I'm looking for? It hasn't progressed, as in you pick up words or whatever. The original Gaelic doesn't have a word for a car, for example, for automobile. There's no such Gaelic word for automobile, for example.
I don't know. We don't live in Ireland. Maybe a lot of people speak it there, but you're describing a dead language when it's not growing or changing or being spoken to by enough people that it actually continues to.
Like Latin, for example.
Latin's a dead language. Well, it's a dead language.
People speak it every day, though.
They translate it.
It's not evolving.
No, that's considered a dead language. There's several of them.
No, it turned into Italian.
Huh?
Yeah, Latin turned into Italian. Yeah.
Exactly.
Look at him grin over there. Shitting on the Italians.
Look at Tom with his beautiful writing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, it's a complete language based on their time frame, though, right?
No, they still speak it there.
Okay, what's Gaelic for automobile?
How the fuck do I know? I don't speak Gaelic.
Well, that's my question. What's Gaelic for?
It might be automobile.
For airplane, or television. What's Gaelic for television?
It might be television. I don't know. A lot of
I'm
languages.
just wondering, though. That's what I'm saying.
When something that was like automobile or something that was created in a different country, a lot of times that whatever they call it, that is the word. You do know that. I mean, I'm sure this wouldn't be the only language that would call an automobile an automobile. Actually, the Germans call them automobiles, don't they? Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's German.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
don't mention the war.
Why are you screaming at us, Tom?
Auto.
Yeah, Tom. Tom's so mad.
What the heck,
I'm not trying to shit on Gaelic. I was just saying. It just feels like it would be limited to the time frame for which it was spoken. That's all. Like Latin. But
Gaelic is still spoken.
Yeah. What about Welsh? Is Welsh? Do you consider Welsh to be still a language that is evolving language?
Still the primary language in Wales.
there is a considerable amount of people that won't speak English in Wales.
Right.
Oh, he says it's Tealafis. Huh. Okay. You just don't hear that much about Gaelic. That's all.
Well, you won't over there.
Okay, I'll answer your question.
We hear about
Scottish, there's
Spanish.
two different kinds of Gaelic. There's Scottish Gaelic,
Yeah.
and 2022 census in Scotland recorded 69,701 people speaking the language. And at least it said skills. An additional 130,161 people had some skills in Gaelic, but not could speak, read, or write it, so they can get by. In other words.
The airplane is 18. They'll land.
Irish
Okay.
Gaelic has even more. They have 74,000 daily speakers outside of the education system in Republic of Ireland. Close to 2 million people in the Republic of Ireland have some knowledge of the language. So, it's not
Cool.
quite.
Well, there you go.
Not
A lot
quite
more
dead.
people in Ireland than there is in Scotland.
Not quite. Well, that's a good point. Not quite dead yet, though.
No, he says it's not a
dead
dying
yet.
language, but if there's
No.
less people that speak it every year, I don't know what other conclusion you can come to. If in the census before that, 4 million people spoke it, now this census 2 million speak it. I'm not sure why you wouldn't come to the conclusion that it's going down. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
A pop ping? Yeah. A pop ping.
In Irish Gaelic, it's either Glaustein or Motar or Carrot.
Oh, Welsh is even bigger. Approximately 851,700 people in Wales could speak Welsh. So that's nowhere near dead.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Welsh they've been speaking it. They didn't, unlike the Scottish and the Irish, they didn't quit using it. They've kept using it through.
Well, no, they hate the Irish. But
if you actually go on our government's website, gov.uk, there is two buttons at the top to say whether you want it in English or Welsh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
And that's the UK website?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Cool beans, yo.
Because it doesn't say Welsh, it says Cymru.
Yep, Cymru.
Yep.
That's a high percentage when you consider Wales only has 3 million people in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.1
I know they're
million.
bloody hard to understand.
Wales has the least people in any of the British countries.
So I'm just saying that's a large large cross-section population still speaks
Well, a
Welsh.
third sounds like. If you said 800,000 speak
they
it,
said up
and
to
there's 3 million of them, that's a
and
third.
they said up to 2 million have some knowledge of the language.
Oh, fair. So it's 2/3 then. Fair enough.
Well, some knowledge means they can get by. Probably read signs and stuff. Drive.
Well,
That's me.
Signs are written in Welsh with the English underneath it.
Yeah. Well, that would make it easier, wouldn't it?
There you go.
Yeah. There's more people in Ireland. Ireland has a little over 5 million.
I would love Gaelic to learn Gaelic just because nobody else would know what the hell I was talking about. So like when I had friends here that spoke German, I used to hang out with a bunch of people who speak German because I speak fluent German. So I run around speaking German with other people, and nobody knows what the hell we're talking about. It's awesome.
I got news for you. Sometimes when you're speaking English, we don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, because you guys are all stupid. That's why.
Wow!
Fuck with the bull, get the horns, man.
What a witty rejoinder! What a witty comeback that was. You're all stupid. Anyway,
because y'all stupid.
I'm trying to tell you, I read you the wrong number. There's only 5 million people in the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah,
that's not the whole island. The total island is 7 million people.
Oh,
you've
fair.
got the Republic, which is where my peeps.
The Republic of Ireland
is 5, and Northern Ireland has a little under 2 million people.
Yeah, and I've been misstating because all three of the languages, Scottish, Irish, and Welsh, are spin-offs of the Celtic language.
Yeah,
Gaelic is that, and of the three that still speak a derivative of the Celtic language, Welsh is the only one that speak closest to true, or the closest to true Celtic.
So is Celtic spoken or no?
Yeah, well,
no, that's like saying, do we speak German because so many words in our English
yeah, Celtic is the
have
root
German in it,
language,
and or French.
yeah, it's the root language.
Gotcha.
And the only group of those people that speak close to the original Celtic are the Welsh, because they never stopped using it, whereas the Irish and the Scots, they kind of intermix stuff, and it's coming back, but there for a while it was close to dying off in those. But yeah.
Wirklich, Herr Katzig? Du sprochen Deutsch?
Ja, ich spreche Deutsch.
No?
Wirklich?
Nein.
Wie viel Deutsch?
Noch ein bisschen.
Bumpft die Sau.
Ein bisschen. Ich bin sehr rustig, aber ich kann, gleich Deutsch sprechen.
Yeah.
So like the 20 to 30 Jahre.
Mm-hmm.
I always wondered. I wonder if my brother speaks English. He was there for 16 years. Bet you his wife does. I mean German. I mean not English. German.
German. Yeah.
I didn't want to say nothing. I was gonna let him go.
She was a translator.
What if my brother speaks English? I'll be like, maybe.
Yeah, no, German. I
You
mean.
think you'd know by now if he spoke English? Yeah.
And his wife fluently speaks several languages because she was a translator. That's how he met her.
No,
But
yeah.
it's just kind of cool. I'd like to be able to speak another language, but I'd like to speak Italian because it's about as useless as speaking some other. But
Sure.
at least there's some chance that somebody might understand me, and you could probably work your way through a Spanish conversation with it.
Yeah.
Because
Any of the
I can half-ass
romantic-based
understand
languages.
Spanish now. So, what's that, Lloyd?
I said any of the romantic-based languages. If
True.
you learn one of them, you can have an understanding of the others, such
Any
as
French, Romanian,
Italian, yeah,
Italian.
Italian, yeah.
I
They're
just
all
think
very similar.
when you see Italian people and couples like that getting mad and they just start yelling at each other in Italian, I would just want to know what the f they're saying. 'Cause I bet you it's funny as shit. The stuff they say to each other. Italian persons are funny.
I haven't spoken Italian in about 30 years. I was fluent as a teenager, but because I don't have any contact with any Italian relatives, my Italian has just, left me.
Yeah, I have the same problem with French. Half my family are French or French derivative, and my French is garbage.
Yeah.
I can understand a lot of it just because it was spoken to me a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I can understand a lot of it when someone speaks it, but I can't pronunciate very well. My French is horrible. It's horrific. It's horrific.
Yeah, I did French in school, so it's been a long time since I actually spoke the languages.
Well, that makes sense, Tom. Okay.
Live in Germany.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to learn Japanese. My next language I want to learn is Japanese.
Yeah, one of my mom's brothers married a German.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah?
Yeah, so it needs a new battery.
All the Samsung earbuds do it now.
Or you know what you could do?
The Samsung stuff does it now, Tom. Talk about the AirPods 3. Yeah. No, my French is horrific.
I had some of those.
You can't hurt anything.
They weren't Bose.
Sennheiser?
No, it was
Jabra.
Apple owns the company now.
Beats?
Beats. Yeah, I have a set of headsets, and I have a set of the earbuds. And I put one. I was only listening to one when I was coming back on the plane, and I put it in my shirt pocket. Somewhere along the line, I dropped one of my damn Beats earbuds. So.
No, now you just got a beat.
Yeah, I just got a beat. I don't have Beats anymore.
You got a beat now. You no longer Beats.
I was pissed off when I figured that. That's when I came back from Colorado. Like a dumbass, I put it in. I was getting ready to get off this plane and go to another one, and I just got in a hurry and stuck it in there. It's like, shit.
But yeah, you want to shut it up because it's annoying.
So somebody got a Beat.
I got a beat.
They got a Beat headset. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or earbud. I really
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I have the
Yeah.
headphones that I got for Judy. She
Mhm.
wanted a set of headphones, and I bought the earbuds because I was always going through earbuds like crazy. I bought that, and I had the case right there. All I had to do was simply lift the lid, drop it in there, stick it back in my bag. I didn't do that. No, so it's my own damn fault. But boy, it pissed me off.
Yeah. The ones that I travel with, I always buy these kind of cases.
Oh yeah, okay,
Then you clip them to shit.
yeah,
Then you don't lose them. Yeah. And it's right
okay.
on your belt. When I'm on the plane, it's right on my belt.
Right
So
on your
that
belt.
way,
Yeah, that's a good
yeah,
idea.
yeah. Because when you got to in and out of pocket, that's where you start losing shit. You know what I mean? So I clip them
Yeah,
to my belt. Then that way
yeah,
on the
yeah.
plane, then I got them right here and I don't have to worry about it.
Are those
So
earbuds or what? What are
no,
those?
these are Samsung, but they're very similar to AirPods. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Did you
They're
just
like,
ask him if he's using an iPod product, an Apple product? Come on.
yeah, I let him
Um,
go. Yeah, I
I
let him go.
forget. I forget. He's not
Yeah,
into the fruity
yeah,
stuff.
My
yeah. I'm not
Samsung
into that fruit
Edge
stuff.
just worked just now because work called me, and it
Yeah,
works beautifully. I love this. It's a great phone, by the way.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, you know what? It's a little sensitive. But you can adjust that. So I'm gonna look at that. I think
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the touch is a tad sensitive because I'm accidentally doing shit all the time. And it wakes
Oh,
up in
you
my
got the
pocket.
touch turned up. Yeah.
Well, I haven't touched, whatever the settings were, that's where it's at.
Right.
I haven't even looked at it. I just noticed that it's in there because it wakes up in my pocket. You know, I don't know why, it just does. And like I'll be standing there, and people are like, "Who's talking?" And it's YouTube coming out of my
I
leg.
Yeah.
I was in Walmart today and the phone rang. I picked it up as my daughter-in-law. I thought, oh, what's going on with her? Hadn't talked to her in a few days. I said, yeah, what's going on? She says, Dad, did you call me? I said, no. She says, that's what I thought.
Well, you butt
Patrick
dial.
said it was a butt dial. And what I'd done is I'd been texting somebody, just stuck it back in my pocket, and I guess somehow or another it dialed them. So,
Here's a life hack for you. Always put it in your pocket with the screen out.
oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
the screen in, the warmth of your body or
yeah.
something. Again, because I used to have that all the time too. Now I put it with the screen out and it doesn't happen anymore.
And that
Okay.
makes sense. You know why we do screen in? It's like a protective move, like if
You
Yeah.
think you're protecting it. I get
right,
it.
because you're
It
putting your
makes sense.
screen towards your
I
screen.
felt that way too. So I understand. I purposely put it screen in. But then I was butt dialing people and shit. Thigh
Yeah.
dialing people basically.
I will try to
Pocket
remember
dialing
that.
is what I call it. Pocket
Dude,
dialing.
I got a phone
Yeah.
call from my neighbor. They called me at work to tell me that my garage door was open
Right.
because the fucking app on my phone somehow opened up in my pocket and opened the garage door while I was at work.
Oh, no.
Right.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. Screen out. Put it in screen out. You'll be fine. The screens don't break on these as easy as they used to anyway. Quite frankly.
No, they don't.
If you're worried, get a screen protector.
That's one of our
You know.
that's one of our sound systems at work, in the bowling alley
Uh-huh.
part.
No.
That's why
Sure.
she called one of the UPSs. Yeah, it's pretty massive. But anyway, behind it is it's a lot of speakers, and they're loud. A giant ass UPS. The battery's bad, and they keep the alarm. I forgot to tell her about it. I just acknowledge the alarm, and depending on what's going on, it stays off for hours. But I just didn't want to get into it because that means I'm gonna have to dig that out, find out what model it is, figure out what battery to get.
Mark.
I wanted to go home.
Mark is killing me.
Nothing shutting down. Nothing
Hey,
shutting down.
Tom.
Nothing.
By the way, Tom. Oh, I'm
I'm
sorry.
not
Go ahead.
talking or anything. What the fuck, dude?
Well, fuck. Go ahead and finish, man.
No, I'm done. It's all right.
No, that's my bad. Oh, wow.
There goes
We lost
Mark.
Mark again. He was doing something. Okay, Mr. Kitty. Hey, Tom, the guy I gave that Neo to really loves it. So Me and Tom switched to SSD for Neo. Oh, Mark's back.
There we go. It won't turn my microphone on.
We can hear you.
No, I can now because I went out and came back in again.
Oh.
But all of a sudden, it did its usual thing and turned me sideways.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
we noticed that.
And locked my screen so it wouldn't go back.
Does that work?
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody asleep?
Yep.
No, I'm awake.
Oh, nobody's got anything to say. May as well call it a night.
Yeah. No.
Thanks for coming in, everybody. You all have a good night.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Bill and all the tribe. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you will subscribe. You're all invited back next week to watch another show. We're all too drunk and tired, so we're gonna have to go.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
This has been a Bill Ways presentation.